Hey traders, what's up? Welcome to episode 975. Bitcoin's over 9,700 just for a second now. For the first time, you got to go all the way back to February 24th, nearing an 88% retrace from that previous high. It's almost like, can you even believe it? It's like you're getting closer to that V-shaped recovery confirmed once you hit the 100%. Let's see where the 886 is exactly. Oh my god, 97.67 is the 886. We've gotten as high as 97.15. We're about to touch it like the Jesus man. Alright, surpassing a weekly candle high close from 2018. Let's go to the weekly real quick so you can see the price action correlation. Oh my goodness, chat. Right? Traders settled up right here. The week of April 30th, 2018, we're above it now. The peak, right, the top of that resistance zone, you could say. Gosh dang it, dude. Hold on. We're talking 99.56, right? So, like, in between here, that's where we are. And there's no, I mean, like, that's it, dude. So, look at us. 97.22 just hit the highs of the day. The weekly, you're certainly in the midst of breaking out the downtrend, but we know, looking left, we're not out of the woods. You're really not out of the woods till you break above the wicks of 10,500. Okay, but what a run it's been, man. No stopping. All right, no XABCD stuff, because maybe, just maybe, it was the XABCD stuff, and this is the new wave. 97.40 chat, highs of the day. And look at this, man. I mean, we're back in time, man. It's like any losses incurred, all given back. Fantastic. Yeah, there was no other opportunity. It was just crash and then reflexive rally, V-shape type recovery. So, I mean, like, dude, that, you know, there was weekly bullish divergence. That was about the only edge you had. And the fact that we had an 886, 1618, that was it. There was, you know, this was as deep of a retrace you ever got. Unreal. So pumping. Can y'all hear me? Is music too loud? Decibel levels? You know, the futures chart on Bitcoin got to 98.90 just moments ago. Duff, good question. Asking about the monthly triangle, the price contraction. We've been in a multi-year price contraction. Go to the monthly, go to log scale, click it or ticket, and here it is. So the supply line of the 20K, nearly 20K to nearly 14K downsloping resistance is going to put you, if we did it this week, right? If it happened today, tomorrow, straight up, I mean, the resistance is like around 10,900 or so. So that's not going to be easy to break. That's super significant. But it's almost hard to believe that the past couple years or more have just been not markup prices, not all-time highs. It's just been ups and downs with the bids and the asks getting tighter. What's up, Torchun? Thanks for the 2 super chat. What's the bearish case? Bearish case is I mean, look, dude, you're at 97.50, meaning you're probably going to go to 9,900. I mean, you'd think at this point, like 93.50 was the resistance. You broke it. You just broke overhead resistance looking left. That's very significant. And there's no real resistance till like 99.50 or whatever you saw it. So the bearish case would be like hitting a supply line of maybe, my God, 10,900 here as a resistance. But, dude, we just had a bullish engulfing candle last month. This month, we're getting follow through price action immediately. And by immediately, I mean in the first 7 days of the month, follow through. So, I mean, you tell me, on the monthly, does this really look bearish? It just looks like a neutral pattern. You know, we were just looking at a neutral pattern on the 4 hour. The same thing, right? Impulse up, price contraction can go either way. And Bitcoin decided to break to the upside. And believe it or not, you go to the 4 hour. Keep this in your mind. Where are we? We are extremely close. I mean, we're getting closer and closer to a measured move. A 100% measured move of this pattern is $10,000, $10,100. So there you go, man. We just hit the 886 like the Jesus man. 97.67 on the dot. Is anyone here, man? Anyone else watching this? That's right, Duff, dude. We sure are. Hey, dude. It's always good when people say really, you know, you can say anything. You can type anything in the live chat. You can say random words. You can do all kinds of things, but people that contribute to the conversation, man, those are the best comments, right? Gold, yeah, gold, my alert went off, and it's like, we're back, Jeffy, man. He tipped me, it was like 2 days ago, he tipped $100 because we were looking at gold and all that. And then I put that in GLD, and we're going today, man. Yeah, we are at the 886. Pay homage to it, at least. Right now, if we go to the daily and we look at the major fibs from just the nearly 14K high, I think we're on the way to the 618. We've surpassed the 50%. We know that, right? This high from the structure that you broke out of to the low. 618's 10,052. So reasonable, understandable, like how it could hit that, right? At some point. Don't you agree? I mean, like on the weekly, we just looked at the resistance, and it's, you know, it's either 96, it's between 9,600 and 9,950. The candle close in the wicks. So you pull back some 9702, might start, yeah, you're below 9,700 now. And I mean, you've gone literally no higher than the 886, dude. That is it. What's up, Viscous, man? Work trying to break out. You can't say if you're a patron you weren't pinged about work. The ascending triangle at everyone. At everyone. Oh my god. Let's click that. Yeah, I did. Sweet mother of God. Wait, did that not work either? Yeah, dude. Ascending triangle, much love, dude. Dude.
Always your case. Best community, hands down.
Bruh.
Dude, Marco, man, thank you so much for the 1999 super chat. I gotta do something about that variation. It shouldn't be Monero. Thank you, man. This is the best community for sure, and y'all make it up, man. I'm just the foyer, dude. I'm the common area, you know, where we can all congregate. Okay, that's all I am. I'm a facilitator of the space, right, to where we can all hang out and you know, just enjoy this grand time we live in where digital currency is real. If you want to look at work, patrons, you know what's up. Ascending triangle trying to break out, man. Yes. And clearly a sell wall too. I mean, a sell wall, but like it's more than that. You have to go further back than the ascending triangle pattern that's been painted by Bob Ross of the markets, whoever he is. Thank you, sir. So if this broke this sell wall that it's been trying to break since you know, February of this year, 100% measure move is going to put you at we got a log scale too. Excuse me.
Why YouTube and Google shadow banning Bitcoin content and video on their platform?
What's up, Muscle Boy? Thanks for the 20 Canadian dollars, the Monopoly money. Hype in the chat. Why? I have no idea. And if you, oh yeah, I should have brought that up. But dude, there's too much stuff going on, right, with Bitcoin. We're over 9,700. So, yeah, as yesterday, if you don't know, my stream got taken down. I got a warning on my channel. It wasn't a strike or anything, but if I went live and that happened again, I would have gotten a strike. So I went on Twitch and we tweeted. All of you, thank you so much for the retweets and the likes. We tweeted YouTube. They got the issue resolved in way less than 24 hours, man. I mean, we're good. There's no warning on my channel now. The stream that was taken down for inappropriate content or selling regulated goods, that has been scratched. It's gone. They reviewed it and we're good. And I did tweet. I'm like, you know, they gave me a canned response at first. And I'm like, oh, that's great and all, the response, but I just want to know what I did different this time than I've done on the last 1,000 plus episodes I've done streaming, right? And it's like, oh, mic drop, because you can't argue. That means like if what I was doing on last stream was breaking rules, then the past 1,000 streams I was breaking rules. Doesn't work that way, because we weren't. Yeah, Ripple's suing YouTube, so I've heard. Wonder how that's going to work. They're funding it probably with all the FOMOers money, right? That they. Anyway, 100% measured move, dude, is 37.18 on work. Slack if it breaks out, which it hasn't broken out. Remember, hasn't. Oh my God! Look, I don't even know Fibonacci. I think we could stick with $37 target.
No rush, but can we look at MSFT, bearish BTC and CT?
Yeah, I think you asked about it, but dude, I was scrambling trying to get things going. I mean, I was like about to like work out and just do the routine, and all this happened. So yeah, man, it was a little. I don't know, man. About Microsoft doesn't have a discernible valley. I mean, yeah, maybe, dude. Is that a 382? Dude, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, the oscillators, it looks like it's diverging. I mean, this is, like, dude, it looks like so many other assets, doesn't it? How many have we looked at that are like this? Is this 382? It actually is. So, yeah, I mean, this is at the price reversal area. This is where Microsoft, if the the bearish bat was to play out, this is the reversal area. But you understand, if this failed and the price was to continue on up, V-shaped recovery, we're going to make all-time highs. You understand, the only harmonic that exists after the bearish bat is the bearish crab. Now, I mean, isn't there one we looked at literally yesterday that is just, we talked about the same thing? Someone? Looks better on the floor. No, it's visible on the daily, so it's still real.
What do you think of the BTC upsloping channel? Just posted in Patreon Discord. Peace. Appreciate the early stream.
I don't know, man. I think that I don't know, dude. Like, you're using the most recent peak. He's just talking about this. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm not looking at it like that. But that's cool, dudes. Because, like, I mean, how does it really work for you if you're just now breaking it, again? I wouldn't look at it like that, because you're giving yourself maybe a false conclusion here, thinking it's right, because where it is now is an 88% retrace from the 10,500 high. Where we are now is like in this major resistance zone, looking left from history from 2018. All right, so I mean, if it reverses here, it doesn't mean this channel's right. You just somehow, your trend line lines up where there's all this resistance anyway, so I wouldn't plot it like that. Why alt's not pumping? I'll show you the chart. Why? Bitcoin dominance probably climbing like the Jesus man. Okay, don't forget about work, but this was brought up to patrons days ago, before the rallies. All right, oh, what about space, dude? People getting high playing space. Yeah, chat, look at this, okay? Beeler, no, log scale. Look where we are.
Look here. Look, listen.
Bitcoin dominance is at what would seemingly be a supply line of a descending broadening wedge. If we were to look at it like that, it's just a resistance, this downsloping. You're at it, man. 68.86% market cap dominance. That is why altcoins are not mooning with Bitcoin. Does that make sense? This chart is telling us why. So it's like there's not really new money coming into the crypto sphere right now. It's just money probably going from altcoins to Bitcoin. Somewhat. Huh? Bearish divergence on the corn? I mean, dude, again, remember the idea? It was like 4-hour divergence can be at 10,000. It can be at 10,500, 11,000 at this point. It can just keep building. So it was just never really, it wasn't mature yet, you know? You're talking about that's not really divergence, you know? I mean, it's just not as clear. I would think that maybe we could wait for, like, you know, it might have completely reset itself where you got a positive histogram island, you sell off, and then you run one more time to higher highs or a double top and then show clear discernible bearish divergence. It's really not that clear right now because of all the crap from within. All right, and we know we've broken critical resistance, and where we are now, I don't think there's much of anything till 99.50 or something. Like, besides the 886 retrace, which you're literally at right now and trying to break it. Well, let's see here. Any kind of resistance? No, I mean, there's one valley from August 2019. Let's keep going. Okay, there's that peak on the 4-hour from April 26, 2018. But you're kind of breaking that. There's this minor peak at 98.83. So where you are, I mean, that's kind of it, right? It's not discernible on the daily or the weekly at all. But this is it, man. This is where we are. Right there. Maybe we'll show this. I don't know. I want to keep that there because it is very important. Because that's the weekly candle. That's where traders set it up to close the week. So, yeah, dude, you're breaking that. And again, it's like 98.83, but it's 99.50, the very top. Nikov, yes, it will dump hard as F. Yeah, at some point, Bitcoin always dumps hard as F, but it also pumps hard as F. And this is kind of incredible. This is very incredible, actually. 97.83, Bitcoin's at its highest level. I mean, really, dude, right? 98.83, 99.50 are the only resistances that even exist kind of on the 4-hour. Bowen Nerges XD, yeah, dude, for sure, for sure. Money will find its way into all markets. 98.05, chat. We're at the highs of the day. We're multi-month highs now, right? Make sure, yeah, it's May. Yep, multi-month high. I mean, you hadn't seen these levels February 24th, man. If you breach 98.50, then you'll be at the highest level since March or February 23rd, man. Oh my God. Also KCW, man. Thank you for watching early, right? So. No, DJ Lamb, no, I'm sitting in cash, but I'm also sitting in Bitcoin. I'm also sitting in stocks. Like, dude, it's not about being all cash. I mean, do you have a hold account? If you don't, I mean, despite the edge we've been seeing on a market or not, like having a hold account makes it to where you don't get emotional because you're exposed to the market whether it goes down or up. And you also have position in cash where it's like, oh, if there's an edge in the market, I can add to my position. Where it's been tougher, and then there's also like the coin flip chance of this pattern breaking to the upside or downside. That was identified. It could have gone down, but it went up. 91.50 last night when the stream got taken down. We dumped to 91. We actually got as low as 9,030, but then held. Where traders settled up, it was never below 91.50, so it was really, look, old resistance became support. And talk about a break, hook, and go. Technically, yeah. Break, hook, and then go, the engulfing candle. And so look what the price action has done since the break, hook, and go confirmation off that horizontal line resistance. Wow. 4-hour, you're overbought. Finally. So, yeah, what was the... chat. Remember... How will Bitcoin break out of the triangle? Well, 58% of y'all said bullishly. And it looks like 58% of you were right. 42% of you were wrong, where you said it would break out bearishly. Goodness gracious. So be proud. Who in here voted on bullish breakout? Hey, John Afonso, man. It's a more reasonable hour probably now. For all you fine people in Europe. FOMO's a heck of a drug. Yes, it is, man. And, my God, reaching those types. We're getting to those levels, aren't we? Remember, the Bitcoin dominance is telling the story, painting the picture of why most altcoins are not rallying to the level Bitcoin's rallying to. Most altcoins are up only 1%. You got a few anomalies like Monero that's up 5.3%. ZRX, which is up 20%. Neo up 7%. Not bad, man. So we're keeping an eye on Bitcoin. It's right below that 9,800 area. Oh my God, chat. I mean, look how it all finished too. Remember ZRX had beautiful patterns, the harmonics, man. It was the bullish bat. Then its PCZ double bottomed, rallied up, and then it created a bullish butterfly pattern. Pretty. I mean, like, it's pretty nice. Forget the scam wick, you know, like 75 to 78% retrace. 1272 reversed, but it's continued to go. And from your highest point from February 14th, will you be my Valentine, to the crash low, we have now achieved, as of today, being up 20+%, a 61.8% retrace on the dot, like the Jesus man. Fantastic. Jesus chimes for ZRX. 26.06 cents and no higher. Beautiful, man. Gorgeous range. Top of the range, I mean, puts you up 34 cents. I wonder if we get there again. Well, there you go, Marco. Yeah, Dove, thank you for watching, man.
Check Paul Tudor Jones News, Bloomberg.
Okay. Leaving me in suspense. Yeah, he buys Bitcoin. Says it reminded him of gold in the 70s. Holy crap, that's gold, man. The gold chart in the 70s is insane. Huge boom bust. Look at this. Dominance, man. 68.92%. Highest Bitcoin crypto market cap dominance since January 14th, 2020, this year. Will this supply line be broken if it, how does it even work if it's not even a real asset being traded? It's just it's just data. How are we how is anything a resistance, Resistance, man. Over here. Up thrust to do it, then back tested it as resistance multiple times before dumping. I mean, whatever. Oh my God, is that a harmonic on Bitcoin dominance, dude? Well, if it is, that means higher than 70 at least, 70% at least. Anyway, yeah, let's see here. Let me check my notes. Yeah, macro investor Paul Tudor Jones is buying Bitcoin as a hedge against the inflation he sees coming from central bank money printing, telling clients it reminds him, of the role gold played in the 1970s. Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad to see the boomers are getting on board. Haven't we? Isn't that all of us, with everyone in this community and other people in the crypto? I mean, we're talking the crypto community, not just the TA community, right? I mean, duh. You can't just be a drunken, belligerently debt-drunken sailor on the money printing. I mean, something's gonna have to give. And yeah, I think there will be lots of inflation. I mean, inflation's already technically started in its own indirect way. I mean, you could say it's direct. But yeah, giving money away, unlimited amounts, it's just not going to end well, but whatever. 69% chat, just hit it. Magma, I'm here every day, dude. You're late, since I never see you in the chat, right? Dude, what about when we were at 3150? You're way late, dude. 3150 and what was it? December of 2018. Our man, somewhat, dude. The Fed being called drunken sailors is an insult to all real drunken sailors. Yeah, Robert, is that true, man? So great stuff, man, on ZRX, killing it, hitting a golden retrace. Those are profit taking levels, and it's also some resistance looking back from May of 2019. Not bad, dude. Okay, so let's oh my god, what an engulfing candle on gold. Let's go! It's like, of course, right below that little stop area. Just a little bit, or right at it. And look at this, man. It's beautiful. So still in the game, man. Still showing higher lows. Accumulation is very real on gold. Though we aren't making higher highs. At the previous highs, you are. So forget about it, man. 98.19 on Bitcoin. Very close to the session highs. Multi-month highs. Highest levels again since February 24th, if you can even freaking believe it. So big boy, big brother gold doing things. Hey, Paul Tudor Jones should be like, gold is gold is playing a role like gold did in the 1970s, right? I mean, yep, kind of. Yup, I mean, that's a pretty amazing uptrend. Good lord, 1716, just when you thought it was all over for gold, it made a higher low. Kings, dude. Freaking kings. Can we please get some hype for gold? Anyone? At all? Dude, 98.32 on Bitcoin. Highs of the day. Highs of the month. Highs of the months. 98.50. 98.65. What the heck, chat? We are going.
Bruh. Hype in the chat!
I gotta get that thing set up. I don't know how it'll probably look terrible though. If I put it there behind the chat box. Was this diversion? No, never mind. So pulling back some from those highs, exceeding the 88% retrace like nothing, dude. I mean, you're almost up $100 from the 88% retrace. So 99.56 is the next resistance, man. Like where you are, 98.50, there's nothing looking left. So maybe it reverses here, but you know, 99.56 is like, we know there's a resistance there, at least a wick high. So very significant too. Sorry, man. Contact hers. So if I download this, oh man, I like that a lot. I like it. I just don't know if it would be good. I don't know. What's up, Batani? Dude, stop selling? Dude, who's selling? I mean, like, it can't just moon forever, but like, come on, dude. It's approaching that 100% measure move at this little pennant triangle. But good to see you, Tony, man. How's the FIFA world treating you, dude? These days. How's the FIFA economy? The FOMO kicking in. Just wait till FOMO kicks in on gold, dude. Alright, let's try to look for a chart on gold, because you can't, I don't think you have it on TradingView. If anyone can find a TradingView chart for gold from 1971, that is when the US got off the gold standard, and that is the first year that gold price was dictated by the free market. And that is around when things went nuts, dude. Here, I mean, I can find one real quick. I mean, I can't chart it, but it's already there. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Yeah, here's a... Oh my god, dude, don't do that. Okay, so this is the gold chart. All right, this goes back to 1980. All right, so we started down here, 1971. Boom, free market, pumped, sold out. It's like Bitcoin, right? And it rallied and made it all the way to 2,172. So even here wasn't in all-time highs. So we actually haven't seen all-time highs since 1979. And so look, you know, from 1979 to the year 2000, it was terrible, chat. Just awful. 98, 91, Bitcoin climbing to its highs of the day, highs of the month. Getting closer to that 99.65, 99.56, whatever area of resistance, okay? Approaching the 100% measured move of this pattern. Let's go, man. So here we are, man. We're rallying. We have not. I mean, we've got 78% of the way from our high to low here. So keep going, golds. Your fundamentals are at all-time highs. We've been talking about that. Fundamentals on Bitcoin and gold, definitely all-time highs right now. I mean, gold maybe not all-time highs because it's been around for 6,000 years, and there's, you know, been terrible things that have been going on in 6,000 years with monetary systems and all that. So we'll just savor Bitcoin all-time highs on fundamentals. Gold pumping right now, 1719 at its highs of the day as well.
Bruh.
So approaching that supply line at 1725. Very soon you'll probably hit that. Jeffy will be proud, man. I love golds. Don't we all? 9,900 chat, 99.15 just seconds ago. Holy crap. What's up, Sam T?
Hi.
What's up, Raptor J, man? Thanks for the $7.24. Ethereum Classic, the jar. Ethereum Classic's been a little quiet today, right? Like the rest. It's up moderate. No, it's pretty quiet. It's only up 1.64%. I mean, so chat, I mean, this is the centerpiece of the entire day of all markets everywhere. Bitcoin is at front and center. Bitcoin and PayPal that got shredded after hours, but somehow gapped up to all-time. It was all-time highs yesterday, but the thing is up 13-14% today, killing it like Bitcoin. PayPal, baby. What's up, Josh Harrison? T-Bone seems like he is surprised. Yes, it's wild. There was never a major pullback. It just kept going, man. So you're still from 3,800, right? You're in the same wave. This wave never ended. You can't argue with that. Same wave. There was no. I mean, this is XA right now. Dude, I mean, Atani, you know, hopefully from watching Bitcoin, as long as you have, I mean, you can understand anything's possible on Bitcoin. Okay, so I do think 99.50 would definitely be a reversal area. I mean, but who knows how long it would reverse. And yeah, right. I mean, and then where would it pivot, and would it make a higher low and go again? But hey, man, remember the pattern, chat? Remember the pattern? The bearish butterfly brought up yesterday? Yeah, 1272. We're exceeding the 1272. The top of this pattern, the 1618, is right around $10,150. So that is very possible. You're currently right around a 1414. So at any point, this is the reversal area. There's no edge, right? There's no real edge on the market to say it's gonna. There's impending price action versus the downside. You don't have that. So 4 days until the halvening. Batani, no one knows, man. No one knows. There have only been 2 halvenings ever. And this time around is much different than last time. I mean, by this time, last time, 2016, July 9th, 2016, Bitcoin had already had a buying climax. It had already had a huge bullish pattern, an ascending triangle. It broke out, hit beyond the measure move, corrected, and Bitcoin was doing nothing. The day that Bitcoin halved last time, it didn't do crap. And then it corrected and dumped a lot, and you didn't see the same price again for 105 days. Oh, we can go to that for sure. Let me hopefully I have this. Good stamp, maybe. Just give me a second, all right? Oh yeah, it's inverse head and shoulders. I guess that played out. Rick. Let's see. Yes, I think I have all of it. Nice. I was showing my buddy. He was asking me about the happening. He's like, what's going to happen, man? Because everyone has questions about it. And it's like, it's not like this magic thing that happens. So look, this is the story of the halving. The vertical line is the Bitcoin halving date. Again, July 9th, 2016. So long before the halving, somewhat before the halving, bullish continuation pattern. We'd broken out of an 8-month large range down here, created this accumulation pattern. It played out, buying climax. You sold off, big correction. You rallied, lower highs than previous highs, sideways, boom, halving happened. Nothing, right? Nothing for like the whole rest of the month. And then you dumped, hit the 200-day moving average, still made higher lows than these lows down here, continued floating on up. But again, it took 105 days to get back to the same price you were at after all this happened, right? But then once you broke that, you proceeded to nearly hit $20,000 by the end of the entire rest of the cycle. Nearly 20K. All right, so that's the story of the last halving. Where here we are, chat. Just the supply line busted through it like the Jesus man. Unreal. Highest levels of relative strength still that we've seen since June 26, 2019 on the daily. So very overbought. It's not often we get this overbought. What even is $20,000? It's $20,000 for sure. What's up, Dolphin, man? He says FOMO Connect. Yep, so you're now $100 lower than you were just moments ago. We hit a high of 99.35 and we're currently sitting at 9,800. This is, the higher you go, the more multi-$100 moves you're going to have. Currently Bitcoin's up 6.89% right now on the day. And again, high to low, very near that $10,053. You got to wonder, will we touch that? But how can you touch that if the overhead resistance is right here, where we've gotten very close to touching the peak right here, man? Doesn't get much more. It's almost perfect, dude. So you're now in this new resistance zone where we've seen in history a multitude of times where we've regarded it as a reversal area to the upside and a reversal area to the downside, right? Where you hit it and you bounce, or you hit it and fail and then you dump and reverse majorly. We're at it once more. So yeah, right angled and descending broadening formation, of course. Yeah, something like that. Well, nothing even matters until you break 10,550, okay? What would be hidden bearish divergence on the RSI daily if it reversed here from this high to this lower high? I guess somewhat, but dude, we know these are reversal areas either way. It's hard to say. Because, dude, you go to the weekly and it's like the classic bullish divergence is playing out still right now. So, breaking this for real. The last two times we've attempted to break the same area we're at right now, chat, we have failed, okay? We have miserably failed. First time, remember October 2019, the pumpy dumpy. But, the next one, the very nice move up. We spent multiple weeks in this area. It was just not enough buyers, and then Corona scared everyone. So we're right back where it all started, man. If you break this on the weekly for real, which you don't know if it's going to be for real. I mean, I guess if we just start running, but there's no real major weekly resistance till like 11,250. So pretty interesting. Hey, look how you held the 200-week moving average. My God. It's gorgeous, dude. So right back, 98.32. Critical areas. What an understatement. I mean, because it's like so many different critical areas where we've been. And it's this area, dude. I mean, the supply line, the Fibonacci, the horizontal line historical resistance. It's like all this crap, dude. The bigger wedge is broken. It's actually not broken at all. And it's not a wedge, it's a triangle. And no, we actually looked at that today. And if you look at the monthly in log scale, you've certainly not broken anything. But you are nearing the supply line. After engulfing last month, beautiful bullish engulfing candle. The last time we had a bullish engulfing candle, and then the next month or two, we didn't have a black swan event. Bitcoin appreciated in value 300%. Bullish engulfing candle. Monthly. Here was the last bullish engulfing candle, but again, black swan event. And now new bullish engulfing candle for the month of April. And we're getting follow through price action out the gate for 7 days. Let's go. Chat, do you think we will test 10,800 and let's just say maybe $11,000? That supply line right now? Like this week, this month. If Bitcoin was to in the next 21 days run up, it could hit the resistance at 11K. Do y'all think that could happen? Is that a good, should we do a straw poll on that? Will Bitcoin test the supply line of the major symmetrical triangle in May? Oh yeah, futures at 10K. Let's check it out. Sorry about that. A lot of stuff going on. It did hit 10K. It's now well below it, right? 99.15 currently. But 10,030, chat. Bruh. Let's go, man. What a freaking magical asset Bitcoin is, man. Are we going through a golden cross on the daily? I mean, who cares if you are? I mean, of course, like it's a lagging indicator. So it's like, if it was great, man, you mean to tell me that we're getting a golden cross on the moving averages after appreciating value from 3,800 to 10K? I'm so surprised, man, right? It doesn't help. It doesn't do much. $99.30. So, oh yeah, I mean, S&P, Dow Jones, they're doing all right today. Futures 1.89% up on the S&P. Lyft still killing it, man. Look, earnings spectacular. Just been pumping today. 32.88. Good Lord. Trying not to get off of Bitcoin. Tom Jones, man. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for 26.18. Holy crap.
Tom Jones tipped $26.18. Can you please look at the cipher I just posted in Patreon? Looks pretty perfect.
I'm looking at it. I mean, he's here. I'm looking at it. There it is. Trying to look at dates and stuff from what time scale, 4-hour time scale. Well, remember, I mean, like, yeah, it's not a real harmonic, right? You just, instead of doing a harmonic here, you just go high to low to get fib extensions. And yeah, potential reversal point, sure. But not to say, it's not a harmonic till it gets closer to down here. And then you say, oh, we might go long here at 82.35 or whatever on your pattern. But, I don't really know where you're starting. No, maybe. I don't know, man. I mean, again, I think we have just so many looking left resistances to regard as a potential reversal area that, I mean, you know, a harmonic idea is it's going to be like, hey man, look at my channel. I just, you know, I mean, it would be like Duff with his channel. It's like he might have a false sense of conclusion because it reversed when there was major historical stuff we've been identifying and plotting out and talking about. You know, it reverses there, not because of a harmonic, but because of other things. So look, high to low, you're at a 1414. Yeah, I mean, this is a potential reversal area. 99.24. You touched it like the Jesus. And that's what he's talking about. You can't go any higher. If you go any higher, there is no potential harmonic idea ever. It's invalidated. Because, I mean, that's it. That's like the way, that's the rules of the harmonic. Like on the C leg, it can't go higher than 141.14. Sorry, 1414 fib extension, dude. It just can't. And that's exactly where we've touched. So nice. Nice, Tom, man. Thank you, dude, for the 2618. But yeah, dude. I mean, hey, we're pulling back right there, aren't we? High to low the structure. How y'all doing? How's everyone doing, man, on this Thursday, Patreon night tonight? How are we gonna follow it up with this, man? This has been some serious price action. It's beautiful. So that's good, man. That's good to see. Thinking about it, yeah, dude. I mean, definitely midpoint. I mean, think about the 1414 lines up with 99.56. It's pretty nice. But we don't know if it's over. I mean, you still know. What's up, Private Wins? Chet is howling. Stay-at-home kings. Howling at the corn moon, the full corn moon. Chat. Do you know? You understand right now? There's a full moon somewhere. It's the corn moon. It's the last super moon of 2020. It's the crescendo, dude. We are pumping again on a supermoon. We pumped on another supermoon, or we dumped on a supermoon. I remember, dude. Change the Bitcoin weather to sunny. We can do that. Sure. Look, watch your conditions in the top right. Goes from partly cloudy to sunny. Boom. Easy.
Bruh.
No, Steven, it's tonight. Oh, 6:45 a.m. Eastern. Okay, I gotcha. Oh my god, crypto drive through having the chat. Let's go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Crypto drive through, man. Thanks so much for supporting the stream, supporting the dream, supporting the team. Yeah, man. It's still early in the month, so yeah, Patreon. Trade setups, education, Discord exclusivity. Fun stuff, man. And of course, it's the best way to support the stream. Know it passed? Oh, I mean, I was looking at it last night. It didn't look exactly full. And I believe Stay-at-Home Kings had the source, right? Where it's like Patreon night was the full moon, right? Isn't that real? ZRX is up 30% now. Oh my god, it's continuing to pump. Let's take a look at it. Exceeding the golden retrace. Oh my god, 26.78 cents. Next target. Kind of right at it, man. This is kind of the next, I mean, September of 2019, that's a peak. Now, if you broke that, I think the next target really is like 28 cents. There's a couple peaks there. So yeah, that's wonderful, man. Keep going, ZRX. Boom it. Unfortunately, Ethereum's up 4.3%. Some of these are starting to climb now. Hey, look here, listen. Double bottomed. Oh my goodness, in the end, right? Engulfing candle. Look at the divergence. Chat, anyone? You fall asleep on these alts, and it's just like, boom. You can't fall asleep on them, man. Bullish divergence. Class B bullish divergence. The wedge is still there. And, I mean, this looks like lots of upside potential on Ethereum now. Right? I mean, if you're talking about targets, don't know if we would do it. Yeah, we can't do it like that. Maybe think about the resistance being 210. If you break 210, Ethereum could see, if it breaks that 210, it could see 226. All right, so I think that's the target, man. You could do measured move of the falling wedge too. It's going to be a little bit larger, so it might go above 226. But the thing is, if you understand Ethereum, you know what 225 is. That's a major reversal area, which we've already hit. We hit that in reverse, man. Look, go look left. There it is, right back, way back from September 2019, dude. So, duh, that's exactly where Ethereum would go. It'd make all the sense in the world to run up there. If this is breakouts to stay true, I mean, you're like wedge and double bottom in an uptrend. Why could Ethereum not reach that? Bitcoin would have to violently reverse the downside for this to not happen. And it could, but it doesn't look bad right now, does it? I mean, this thing has been so well respected. Whole way up, man. It's beautiful. I'm still fasting right now. Anatoly is watching the supermoon from his balcony. He will post a pic in the Discord. Do it, man. Do it. Post it, community IRL, so it doesn't get drowned out. You know, if you post in general chat, we'll see it and then it'll go away and no one will see it ever again. So, so Rob, thanks for being here. Thanks everyone for being here. Bitcoin futures right now 99.55, where we did have a brief moment above 10,030. It's like we're underwater and just 10K is breaching the surface. We can breathe for a second, man. So you get that, right? Ethereum looking actually pretty decent, despite the fact that it's such a laggard behind Bitcoin right now. But many things are. Let me make sure. Yeah. Oh, look at this, man. Look at this. This is just a way of looking. Look, I mean, I've not updated. You can look at it like this all you want with the wick down there. But I'd augmented it and made it like this somewhat. And you could do an equidistant channel. I'll bet you money these are 25% touches. So it's the same thing. It's very similar to Ethereum, where it had the low, the lower low, the lowest low, and you now are showing bullish divergence on the MACD on Litecoin, right? So a little bit of seller exhaustion right here, this last valley, and you connect some trend lines here, connect some or anchor. Right, so you know there's like this geometrical resistance the Litecoin will be facing soon if it continues to rally right there. We know 47.16 is a major resistance. Support resistance. Look, I mean, dude, this is such a big battleground area for Litecoin. Look, reversal point, reversal point, reversal point. You get that, right? Breaking that for real, you could see much higher prices, just like Ethereum. Crazy, right? Yeah, you can plot it like another channel or a wedge or something. Oh, nice. They're playing the Alabama LSU back-to-back title game on ESPN. Thanks for telling me. So yeah, nice, dude. Nice. Let's see how much fall through price action the bullish divergence can get you on Litecoin. Is it enough to breach critical areas, man? That is the best way of looking at Litecoin. Critical areas. Maybe Charlie will buy back in, dude. Maybe, if he respects the TA. Dude, it's like looking pretty decent. Like, right? I mean, this is like Ethereum. It's like down sloping consolidation in somewhat of an uptrend, making higher lows than the previous lows. So let's just talk about Litecoin. If it did break out ever, if it ever broke this consolidation pattern, pretty decent measured move. If it broke out, 100% measure move, whenever it broke out, would put you around $52, man. But what an underperformer. No, I don't fast more than one day ever. I fast for only 16 hours, 18 hours max. Never more than that. Now, that was another thing. I was watching the Joe Rogan Elon interview, and it's like, man, I want to finish, but I'll just go live since there's serious stuff going on, serious price action, volatility. That's what it's about, right? See, me, I'm kind of like an altcoin. When Bitcoin beckons, oftentimes I have to heed the call. What's up, Crypto Cash? Our crew, I just don't get it, man. Like I like lift too, and like I can't imagine lifting and not eating protein for my muscles. It's weird. I get it. It's losing fat and stuff, but I'm okay with a more methodical process to preserve more muscle mass, because when you fast for too long, you start going catabolic, and that's where you start eating your own muscle. Goodness. Thanks for Future Affiliate Pro. Yeah, we did things, man. Oh, the AI tech's nuts, dude. The neural AI neural links, and they're making it just like humans' brains. You fasted for people can fast for 3 days, but it's like, I mean, I'm just thinking, man, not having protein to rebuild my muscles when they're torn down and they're sore, right? That's just... So 4707 and climbing, but dude, we can add an alert or something on Litecoin. If it's like at 4768, it's like kind of breaking out a little bit, even though we've had price action above it before selling off, but we'll see. Maybe we should go back. Let's check out gold, and then we'll go back to the dominance chart. Gold is 1720 now, Jeffy, man. Just $4 or $5 away from the supply line of the much larger symmetrical triangle on gold, where 100% measure move is going to put you over 1790, dudes. What's up, Rob, dudes? No, I mean, I think we've looked at it once, but no, I've not really kept up with it. Gonna add an alert on gold. Killing it, man.
Can you look at DKNG? DraftKings opening up in 9 more states, and sports haven't even started up yet.
Yeah, Rob. We'll look at it. Thank you, dude, for the 1099 super chat. Donkey Kong. That's the ticker. Yeah, Donkey Kong ticker. Killing it, man. Absolutely murking it. What, you had a 1618 fib extension, or you exceeded it? You're like at the 1618 fib extension right now. The golden mean ratio. No edge. Nothing to say that there's reversal on the 4 hour. Maybe the daily, man. Oh my god, dude. I mean, it got all the way up to 2687 or so. And it's now on the daily below the 1618. What a pullback today. What will the next 2 hours look like, you know? How will this daily candle close? Because that is, 1618's act as reversal areas. But we'll see. Look, there's nothing implying on the daily that there's a major reversal coming or anything. So, okay, Litecoin just hit 4760 something. Are you kidding me? Oh, dude, look at Litecoin right now. Bullish engulfing on the daily in the midst of it anyway. And you just broke it. As I add the alert and we go to something else, pumping, dude. Litecoin's pumping, up 6% now. Ethereum up 6.7%. Dude, altcoins are now pumping. Oh, sorry. What the heck? What is going on? Why is this off? Huh? Oh, that's Ethereum Classic, sorry. Look at this. Look at this, man. Breaking the resistance. Ethereum going. 212.75 right now. Target's 225, man. Slacks break. Dude, let's go. Money printer go brr. Everybody, 1721 on gold. What is happening? No, gold's 1720, dude. What are you talking about? I'm looking at it right now live. Oh my god, Electronium's going up 213.56 on Ethereum. You're pumping right now, chat.
Is that a joint?
You probably can't because stock awards, right?
214.48 on Ethereum. Dude, chat, we are blowing up right now. This thing's up 8% now. 215 on Ethereum, man. And there's no resistance till 225. No real major overhead resistance till 225. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. But you are at that heart line of the channel, I guess. You could say that. But hey, man, downsloping consolidation in an uptrend, that's bullish. And then you end up with the bullish divergence and the double bottom, man. That's a lot of stuff. ZRX 33%. How you okay? We okay, man. All right, so hit the heart line, pull them back a little bit, a few dollars. Deep breaths. Gold doing things. We got an alert set up on it. Chat, this is an eventful day. We don't get many days like this. No, we don't. So we're going to take a gander. So this is the Bitcoin dominance. Crypto, it's like, you know, Bitcoin's market cap dominance for the crypto space. Right near that supply line. You were at it a little bit earlier, but now the altcoin's pumping some. You imagine this pulling back somewhat. It is down. It was at like 69% earlier. So altcoin's definitely waking up in the midst of the stream. Goodness gracious. Yes, unemployment came out today. 3 million jobs, jobless claims. You know, making that like 33 million or something at this point. But hey, pump the markets, man. Let's go nuts. Logo's free. It starts 30 minutes before the stream. You just want to be in the voice chat of the Patreon Discord. And we just hang out for 30 minutes and just talk about whatever we want. And just hang out, man. It's kind of like a fraternity or whatever you want to call it, you know? It's just, it's what we do, man. Talk charts, we talk whatever, dude. It's like an organic thing. It just, whatever. People can talk about Elon Musk if they want. Chat, what is up? The Lurking Legion. I mean, 923 of y'all here. And we got like six people chatting right now. I just don't understand how you can lurk that hard. Okay, if you're lurking right now, you gotta say something, man. Come on. Right? Say something, dude. It's not a static video. I get it, right? Are people complaining about Ethereum only being at $213 now? Too busy nail biting. Ugh. Everyone's always, hey, what's up, Box Mining? He's here, dude. Everyone is trading right now. Yeah, true that, man. I mean, it's gorgeous, dude. 1414 has been hit on Bitcoin and no higher. So we got a couple check marks in the chat, man. What's up, Spicy Pepper, dude? Dude, that's a lot of people. What's up? Not much, man. We're just covering this insanity in the markets, right? Sure, you're enjoying it. What's up, Marks? Lurkers here. Dude, we have the Lurking Legion. Okay, the Lurking Horde. Keep it pumping, man. Keep the chat pumping, man. I need more words stat. I need more spam stat. The lurkers did get summoned, dude. What's up, Kestuous? Rich M, Sam, Alex, JL. Yeah, I know, Andrew. I get you, dude. So Matthew, Mark, Ringwald. Hey, Jimmy, man. Jimmy Ragsdale, Golden Boy Jesus, man. Oh my God, keep it pumping, man. FOMO's in the chat. FOMO's in the chat.
Hype in the chat!
My God. What's up, Crypto Pepe Sylvia? Where'd you go, dude? Hey, Benji, dude.
Is that a joint?
We are Lurk.
You are all lurk, dude. All lurk. Thanks, Box Mining, man. Thanks for coming by. Maybe don't see you often. Don't be a stranger, man, alright? Don't be a stranger. It's the middle of the workday, Genix, man. Don't come to me with these filthy excuses. Just kidding. I mean, does this mean we should do something? I don't know what I should do, man. I mean, I could be a piece of bread. Dude, no. Hold on. Give it a sec. Fish head to Jesus, man. Yes. I don't know why it's not working.
Praise Lord to the 3 rising valley gods. Pull back on BTC right into alts. Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. Yeah, man, maybe so, Fishhead. The way it's looking, dude. Fishhead is the hype king for life. He said, 3 rising valleys, and yes. Yes, literally. And now beyond, of course. Hundreds of dollars beyond the measured move of that pattern, if you can even believe it, dude. What's up with this music? What just happened to it?
Made some, shared some. Respect the TA.
What's up, Mr. Oban, man? Thanks for the 5, dude. Hope you're enjoying my bread factory, where we're just witnessing glory on the crypto markets today. But yeah, we're having a little pullback, understandable, after hitting a major overhead resistance, fib extension, 1414. Understand, dude. I mean, the 100% measure move has not been achieved yet, which is 10,000, which is the golden retrace from the June 26 high to 3,800 low. Join us, Nerd Herd. Yeah, man. Just ask questions, you know. Patrons haven't been asking many questions in the pregame lately. They've just been lurking, dude. Like, lots of lurking. Gluten-free bread. How does that even work, man? Supermoon power is going on, dude. It really is. I mean, this is Miltonberg. We love you, Miltonberg. You are our savior. One of them, anyway. The Mount Rushmore of Kangs. So, yeah, thanks for the, 900 people tuned in. Yeah, if you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, that bell, that sub. Well, don't even do it because of the stream. Just do it because of Bitcoin price action, man. Coinbase Pro bogging down. That's what happens, man. Joey around the middle, man. Yeah, that's me. So we can remember, just going back to it real quick, Bitcoin dominance. If you talk about it, maybe a supply line coming up. I mean, you did hit it earlier. It's weird how this chart works. It doesn't like show wicks, really. It, like, if it runs up to 69%, it will come down and there won't be a wick there. It's just weird chart. You want to see absolute glory, man. It's just so pretty. Give me a sec. Can y'all even hear the music? Is it too quiet? Too loud? Too what? Tell me true. Alright, here we are. So PayPal, if you can even believe it, man, did terrible. I mean, earnings were not good and you gapped down. Or sorry, after hours you sold off, but by the open you had gapped up to 140 all-time highs, and you've been climbing all day. You're up 13.72%. Square's up like 11% or something too. It's beautiful, man. Fintech Connect probes, I think he said.
The hard work Mitch in this community puts. Enjoy Moon Power, guys.
Box Mining, thanks for the 25.
I like reality. It tastes like
Or it's like the 5, I think.
Inanui.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, super moon power. It's a super moon, not just a normal full moon. Yeah, RN likes reality. It tastes like bread. What's up, Jean? Who said that? Jean Anola? Sorry, I don't know. Thank you, man. Thank you all. Holy crap, the support for the community and all that's amazing. Very grateful. So, dude, PayPal is at its highest RSI since April of last year. Yeah, rivaling that. And you'd think the next target is $150. The 1618 is $150. Beautiful, dude. Money printer go burr. It go burr, dude. So clear, concise breakout appearing at this moment. It's pretty wild, dude. But though we know with a breakout we can't get cocky because we have to look left and understand major overhead resistance. Okay. Everyone getting a trophy. Bonergs. Yeah, dude. So crypto fractal. Hey, what's up, the Mob? J-Mob. Music is perfect. Sorry, just reading a little bit of the chat, man. Tampa Bay is in the chat, Draco. Yeah, Tampa Bay, man. It's one place I've been thinking about maybe going, you know, to visit to see if I'd like it. Because of the beach. I just don't know, man. Don't know. All this corona stuff's really screwed things. Made things real weird.
Bruh.
Sipping a perfectly brewed coffee, while watching the sun rise over the fjords of Ireland. The sound of a baby's innocent laughter. None of these wonders could ever be as thrilling as these poignant words. Hype. In the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. What's that from, dude? Yeah, I mean, I didn't know you were in Ireland, man. What? I didn't even know Ireland was letting people in these days, or any country for that matter. Thank you. Jamie Ragsdale, Golden Voice, Lambo, Jesus, man. Thank you, dude. 1337, Neo Connect in the jar. Neo that has been having a good day. If you can even believe it, man. Old Neo, dude. I think that the best way of looking at Neo was right here, where it's just this big range and all the support resistance, and you've broken through it. And so look, you're at the 200-day moving average for the first time since March 9th when you were breaking below it. So what a nice run. You're probably at a 50% retrace, vastly underperforming Bitcoin, right? High to low. You haven't even hit a 50% retrace yet, like $10.31. This is just testament to showing you the underperformance of these coins. You realize if this was the Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin will be literally around or surpassing this 88% retrace. That means like Neo would be at like $15.50 if it was Bitcoin and performing like Bitcoin percentage wise. Bitcoin's the king, man. Okay, Renee. Interesting. No hurricanes. Because of where it's located. Jeremy, you just felt poetic, man. I got you, dude. It hits us, man. You know how I'll get sometimes introspective on stream and all that. It happens. Oh, the girls are in Florida Nexus, man. There's girls everywhere, dude. You own real estate in St. Petersburg, but you've never been there. Wow, that's interesting. All right, Box Mining, have a good one, man. Sleep well. We'll hold down the fort while you're in REM cycle. Yep, Vlatko says Neo is down 92% since all-time high. Oh yeah, dude, it's pathetic, dude. It's so sad. Oh man, those were the days, dude. I'm gonna average into, like, Neo is at 195. I'm gonna average into Neo at 175. It's like, why? Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. It's just a good round number. I'll never forget that. The FOMO people, they left the market. They'll never come back, dude. I mean, they might be back, but it's just ridiculous, dude. I like the Verge team because they have good hearts. Not even a joke. Even though it's a joke here now, it was once not a joke. I'm just happy to be able to stream on the platform. I don't care if I'm shadow banned or not, right? Everyone's saying shadow banned, man. I'm so screwed. Well, what do you want me to do about it? There's nothing I can do about it. I can leave the platform forever. where I can just keep streaming and y'all can be a part of the, Discord and never miss my stream because you're notified there. Neo Gang's still there. Good lord. What's up, Vlatko? Thanks for the $2 Canadian, the Monopoly money. Yeah, he says, thanks for the hopium. Yeah, dude. It's just a good rounded number, $175 on Neo. I just feel that way. I don't know, man. If I should be bred anymore, maybe we just go back to normal. Yeah, Big Earl, you like it down there? I'm definitely gonna have to visit. Go on vacation for a week or two, try it out. That's right, Mario. Where were you earlier, dude? We did it on stream. Past the tardy sauce. That's a lot of Koopa Troopas you jumped over, though. 80,503 is the number so far. Too many Koopa Troopas have lost their lives because of you. Why did YouTube cut me off? There wasn't a valid reason. I mean, their reasoning was saying there was regulated goods sold or something, but that's not the case at all. And it got squashed within less than 24 hours. We'd say maybe within 15 hours, YouTube, they restored the video and they took away the warning that I received. So no harm. Nothing happened. We're good. Destin is awesome, but dude, it is not a place to go if you're a single, young, eligible male. Nah, dude, that's for retired people. Nah, dude. Sir Edwards, what is BS, dude? Oh, you're talking about what happened with YouTube? Of course it's BS, but it's algos, man. They're understaffed, undermanned right now, I suppose. Lyft's starting to sell off today. It's had such a good couple days of the earnings, killing it. S&P 500, Dow Jones selling off some too. But Bitcoin 99.60 on futures. That's the one we're looking at, bottom right of your screen. Glorious. Yeah, Denver's also very, very far away, and also brutal winters. So it's like, I don't know, man. The amount of money it would cost to travel, to like move out to Denver alone, and then me going there for one winter season being like, oh my god, and me having like owning a BMW. It's like, what do I do? Am I gonna have to get a new car if I live in Denver too? I mean, you probably want to have a better car than a sedan or whatever. ZRX dumping, about time. I mean, dumping, dude, it's up 29%. How is it dumping? Oh, because it was up 33% and it's only up 29% now? Sure, I guess you can call that dumping, dude. Goodness freaking gracious. How wild, man. More bullish divergence and manifested in 10% gains. Good God, man. Not even a joke here, alright? So Monero was at a $58 area. You knew, like, there are each S-Coin has its own very, very critical support resistance reversal areas. So Monero had broken $58. And there was $66, another one. So it came down, corrected some, hit it once, and then hit it again, fell below it, but then you were exhausted. Selling was exhausted on both oscillators in the 4 hour, and so you sprung lower low, and now here you are, 63.88%, 10.35% up. Look at $58, how big it is, how big of a deal it is. Major support resistance. Look at this, man. I mean, the ups and downs here, it's crazy. You hit this, you reverse. You hit it, you reverse, You hit it, you reverse. You hit it, you reverse. That's like every time. So now we did hit it and reversed, only to create kind of like a bullish structure, just like Bitcoin. And then you broke it, hit a measure move, you sold off, but now you've regarded as support twice. Now you're climbing again, and it seems likely in time you might be able to see $66, which is the next major reversal point resistance throughout history, man. All right? Very cool. What's up, Shui Eric? Thanks for the €2, man. 535 by big girl. It's awesome. I just might be, I don't know. I don't drive much, dude. I've put like no miles on it, which is good, really good. You know, that's how you outrun depreciation when you just don't put miles in the car. Oh, Rob, perfect. All ended. I'm sorry, I'm just not into I'm not into getting coloring books that are already colored in, okay? Rob. That's exactly what you're talking about. What's up, Brookolinos? 405 likes, y'all serious? I don't believe it, man. Holy crap. Dude, less than 20 likes away from 420. Do it for Elon and Joe Rogan, man. Be nice, birds. Don't have to call people names, right? We can figure other ways out of being clever. We don't have to denigrate people. Okay, so very good. We can go to the S&P 500 real quick if you want. We're keeping our eye on Bitcoin's, just hanging out around 9,800 up and down. So it's like that hidden bullish divergence continuing to play out, I guess, right? I mean, it's up, it's above 2875, which is critical. So, hidden bullish divergence, high or low, money printer go brr. Let's see if 2874 can hold, because you would see 2930 if you do hold this long enough, man. Yeah, I mean, you'll be, if this continues on like this in the histogram, you'll be going green again, if you can even believe it, man. But I'll tell you one thing that is certain. Bitcoin is majorly outperforming the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial and the NASDAQ and the Russell 2000. All four major index funds and stock market are getting wrecked by Bitcoin. And this is how we do it, okay? So this was all-time highs on the S&P 500 to the low. Bitcoin 10,550 was not all-time highs, but that was its peak before the crash, the dump, whatever, reversal. All right, so Bitcoin, if this was the Bitcoin chart, then the S&P 500 would be exceeding 3260. You get what I'm saying? And so what else was the stat that we know? That there have been like 5 major drawdowns in the past decade of Bitcoin's existence, right? And within an 8-week average period, Bitcoin decouples from the equities market. We're on like week 7 to 8 right now. So pretty interesting. The history there is kind of playing out again. So 6, I guess this is maybe the 6th drawdown. Pretty cool, man. So Bitcoin futures 99.55. Stocks and all should not be covered here today, but dude, I mean, you can only look at Bitcoin and analyze it so deep before you just start repeating yourself like a crazy person. It's good to look at other markets. It's good to understand what's going on around the world. Dude, understand the S&P 500 is the heart and soul of like everything, dude. Like everything follows it for the most part. I'm talking like all other, like the Nikkei, the DAX, they all are like altcoins to this respective its own Bitcoin, right? The S&P is the Bitcoin. Like imagine the Nikkei pumping, or the DAX pumping, or the London Stock Exchange pumping, but the SPX not pumping, right? Just doesn't work that way. So it's good to know. Well, anyway, 98.35 right now. Hitting a 1414, no higher yet. Overbought for the first time since April 30th on the 4 hour. Oh yeah, Yankee Trader's right. I didn't even think about it, man. That's so bad. It is so sad. I was literally in the middle of comparing the S&P 500 and Bitcoin, and somebody says, but Bitcoin, how could we be looking at the S&P 500 on a day like this? We shouldn't. 99.85, futures kind of pumping right now. I mean, not pumping. They're just moving up. God. So soon we could see 10K again. Not too far off, right? $15. Holler for $15 on Bitcoin. Rimlog. People will tell me what to do and what not to do. $99.90 on Bitcoin futures. Just $10 away from quintuple digits. Hype. What is a Yankee hat with no brim? Wouldn't that be like an umpire's hat or a catcher's hat or something, dude? I don't know. Isn't that like a skull cap, kind of? So Rimlog, how you doing? Abundanza. Que cosa. Something else. You get it. You get what I'm saying, man. So, oh, alright, we did it, man.
Is that a joint?
You probably can't because stockholders, right?
430 likes. We exceeded the Elon number. Beautiful. Yeah, Bitcoin's up 7.37%. It's a glorious day in the cryptosphere with altcoins lagging, but many have begun to try and catch up today. Very good. Unemployment numbers tomorrow? No, it was this morning, Nerd Herd. So 3 million were added, making the number around 33 million, I think. So am I crazy here? Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was today. Rimlog, you're going to you build a wall to keep out the murder hornets, but I'm sorry to inform you, Rimlog, they have wings, and that's normally how they travel. So your retaining wall is just going to do nothing to, you know, prevent the horde from taking over, man. That was jobless claims. Okay, unemployment's actually tomorrow. Okay, gotcha. Saw a video of a praying mantis devouring a murder hornet today, so I felt a little bit better. Like, oh, there's hope. Maybe there are going to be a few competitors, but those things, they travel together, right? Okay, so let's look at another Kang, if you can believe it. Don't think you can. Virgin Galactic, come on, man. It's up 8.86% today. The bullish divergence in the MACD, it seems, is playing out. We have today officially hit the confirmation line of the potential rising three valleys pattern. $20.14, man. We hit $21 a little bit earlier today. We're going to space, man. You love videos of bugs fighting? I mean, dude, they're in Seattle now. They're in Washington, Rimlog, so they could be there anytime. You could be the first person to ever see them. Hey, Bitcoin futures chat, back over $10,000.
Bruh.
Hype in the chat!
My God. Yes, just no. Create a moat of praying mantises. J-Mob, and you'll be fine. So, all right, I found out about the murder hornets. They have a natural, well, there are insects that have adapted to the murder hornets. So like Japanese honeybees. Very interesting what they do. So like what'll happen is the murder hornets will send out scouts to the other bees' nests. They'll lay the pheromone, and then the murder hornet, cavalry comes in and they wipe it out. But what the Japanese honeybees do is they're really cocky. Murder hornets, the scouts, so they'll go in the hive and look around and all that, and the honeybees will let them go inside. And once they do, they trap them. But they just completely cover the scout murder hornet, and they start like shaking really hard. And what happens is the temperature increases substantially, and it gets up to 118 degrees Fahrenheit. Or I think it's 117 degrees Fahrenheit. The Japanese honeybees' bodies can only tolerate a temperature of 118 degrees. But the murder hornet's body can only handle 116 degrees. And so by 1 degree, they are cooking the murder hornet alive, and they kill it. And that's it. The scout can't send back the message. It's all over, dude. So I think that's pretty cool. So let's bring over some Japanese honeybees, because the ones here don't have it. The ones here are going to be defenseless.
Is that a joint?
Oh, I didn't do it. I've been to chat. Raptor J, thanks for the 420. Contribution, dude. Much love. Mervin, it's like Jumanji, dude. All right, someone opened up Jumanji in Washington, and that's it. Bitcoin futures 10,010. It was just, what is it now? Yeah, 10,015, climbing $15 off the highs of the day, the highs of multiple months. Kind of wild, man. Yeah, that's really wild. Square also killed it today, up 11%, man. The Fintech, that Square and PayPal. It's been very, very nice. Yeah, bullish divergence on Japanese honeybees. Wayne, I'm not sure if they eat them roasted. I mean, that is roasted. But would they barbecue them? I don't know. We'd have to talk to the Japanese honeybee leaders of Japan or something. Dude, I don't know. They were never called murder hornets until the news sensationalized it. Is that true, though? Because I've heard of murder hornets before, because I love zoology and bugs and animals, all that stuff, man. So, I don't know, dude. Oh yeah, Charizard, you heard that? Who'd you hear that from? What's the water cooler guy? Imagine producing some of the best shows out there right now, the new meta, and going bankrupt, dude. Don't believe it. All right, so Space, Kangs, break 20. What's the confirmation line? $21.19. You could seriously be king, man. There's no resistance up. There's no support down. Right? You get it. It's this confirmation line's the pattern, and it could happen. And why? Why is there more follow through possibly involved here on Space, the weekly? A faithful viewer showed this, where you made a low on price, an 88% retrace, the Mariana Trench, the deepest retrace. And you showed hidden bullish divergence, and that's continuing to mature, and soon we'll be going positive on momentum again. And that's what could probably propel us to higher prices. Wow. So I'm in Chabber Space, man. We're playing space. We're getting playing space in the street. So just back at 10,000 on futures or whatever. 98.44 spot price. It's all good, man. Mother of God. I'll tell you what, ADA is probably about to bust out to much higher highs. Looks like it to me, man. Dude, it's like you can see it. It's about to break out, ADA. I mean, like, it would fail if Bitcoin crashed or dumped hard, but ADA is setting up for higher prices, at least until until Bitcoin dumps and ruins this. But ADA, it breaks this neckline. Measure move for Cardano, 5.6 cents. Look, dude, it's like inverse head and shoulder stuff. It's like, you get it, momentum shifting, a low, a lower low, to back test 4.6 cents, which is serious. Serious! It's not a freaking joke. It's like Monero. Look at this, man. Historical significance. We tested it. Now we're making higher lows. Now we're making this big green candle, and there's this little supply line here that's slightly down sloping, so barely any distribution at all. You break that, again, 5.6 cents. We'll see you there. Cardano Connect, man. Mega bullish trend right now. I mean, it's been in one. It's outperforming most all other altcoins. Most, not all, just some. I mean, just a lot. Just, yeah, again, most, whatever. So let's go. We'll see it happen, man. They smell fear. What? Dude, I'm sore. Dude, chat died again. Alright, we're gonna try to resuscitate chat. Chat, are you there, man? Are you there? Please. Let me know. My God. Alright, S&P, Dow Jones selling off. Bitcoin, 99.80 futures. Meh. Okay, y'all are back. We were screwed. Dude, how have I been live for an hour and 44 minutes? Doesn't even make sense anymore. I don't even get it. Streaming's weird like that. It's like TA Time Machine, we call it. Bitcoin trickling into alts now. Well, Cardano is on the cusp of breaking out majorly of a small structure, but 5.032 cents. The resistance, the support resistance area. Yes. So this is being broken. So yeah, I do think that Cardano has a good chance of seeing 5.6 cents if Bitcoin can sustain its prices and not be volatile to the downside. That's the only way this is going to play out. Yeah, Lurker Connect, just reading through the lurks, man. Yeah, y'all are still here, it looks like. Yeah, I need the heavy breathing sound effect when near death in a video game. Oh, but also Nefarious, what I can do is I can sync up that noise and have Chaylin make me a really nice graphic around my screen that's like blood red, you know, like in GoldenEye or whatever, any game, when you're near death, the blood shows up on screen a little bit, or it's just not, it doesn't have to be blood, it can just be like red, and it's like pulsating, like your heart beating. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, Dacian, I saw that, man. We talked about it a little earlier. We could. Zachary, when I didn't give him the sound effect, I'm going to have to talk to Chalon about it. Alright, so we'll add an alert on Cardano that seems very close to a breakout of a small structure, but it's breaking out of an overhead of a major resistance anyway right now. It already has. That was 5.032 cents. So again, glory could be upon us if Bitcoin allows it. That's a big if, man. What's up, MF? Jordan, again, yesterday was something, their algos screwed up. Yep, my stream got taken down. I got a warning on my channel, but we mass tweeted them, and it's since been, my stream's been, that video was restored. The warning I had was completely taken off. So I'm good.
Hey Mitch, thanks for all the TA. Question, when BTC hit around 4K, did you slurp up any more BTC? Are there any other buy-in areas now?
Not really. I didn't take like huge positions, but like I'm in a different situation because I have the hold tip account, and that's kind of like a retirement for me in a way, where it's like you tip me crypto, I don't ever take it out of my crypto account. It just stays there, right? So imagine how many crypto tips I've gotten down there all the way up. But just think about the past 2 years of streaming. As long as I've been doing it, I've been dollar cost averaging into crypto indirectly from contributions. So, I mean, my portfolio, that portfolio is nearing its highs. So that just means, yeah, dude, I mean, I didn't directly do it. I don't need to, because I am majorly exposed to crypto. More than I thought I might ever be, because of this thing that started as a joke to combat a troll. It was all about the percentage of my overall net worth being in crypto. And like someone's like, how can you listen to this guy when only like 5% of his overall portfolio is in crypto? And I'm like, you know what, screw this. We'll just make it to where if someone tips me in crypto, I'd never sell it, and that would naturally over time increase my percentage of net worth invested in crypto, and it has, for sure. So yes and no, Mark, I guess. Thanks for the 5. And so you can tip me in crypto in the description below. It's called Altcoin. It's an incredible app, and we know Jakku, the developer. He's amazing, like such good customer service. If anything breaks on it, he fixes it immediately. Mervin's in UK. Go figure, a guy named Mervin is in UK. I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's just like super, it seems super English. Yeah, the crypto Yankee trader, all the crypto, all the S coins. Buy areas. I mean, we're looking. I mean, just yesterday, Ethereum was showing bullish divergence, double bottoming, falling wedge, right? Monero, I mean, we're looking back at these things, and it's like, these are hitting supports, they're showing seller exhaustion before they go. So these were showing slight edges. I mean, Bitcoin was like, hey, it could have gone up or down. One could have placed their bets on this or not. If one's like, okay, if it's a neutral pattern, it can go either way, I'll place my bet. And if you placed your bet, this is what would have happened. You'd be like, you would have hit maybe $70 away from 100% measured move from this pattern. So I mean, it's like, that is that an edge? That could be an edge in a way. It's saying like there's a coin flip's chance it's breaking down or up. So one could have done that. So I mean, like where we are right now at a 1414 fib extension, no, I mean, nah. But dude, ADA. I mean, we just looked at ADA. Like if Bitcoin stays strong, then this one has plenty of upside potential. You get that, right? Buy areas right now. Mark Jones, look, dude. I mean, it's up 3.87%. I get it. But the trend is bullish. It's back tested a support. It's making higher lows now. and it's right at the cusp of a neckline, poised for breakout. No buyers right now. Imagine saying that after I analyze ADA. Oh, it's your made-up name? You're Steve? Oh, that's... Okay, Mervin. I'm just going to call you Mervin, all right? Because I like that name. Wow, 5.107 cents, dude. Right at the neckline. Touching it like to Jesus, man. Alert set up. If we hear the beep, we know the breakout's happening. Travel and Ty, you love Ripple for its fundamentals, not XRP. XRP is a utility token, and that is not investing in Ripple. Like, it's impossible to say, because if that was the case, why is XRP constantly underperforming all altcoins for the most part? Up 3.5%. It's okay today, but that's vast underperforming all other alts that are all up 5% plus at this point, kind of 4 to 5%. Is it a bear cyber on the daily? Yeah, on the daily. Are you talking about here? Oh, I mean, it wouldn't be the daily, would it? If you're talking about here, X, A, B, C, D. All right, 786. I don't know, man. I mean, it could be the 786 where it reverses, sure, but is there divergence with it? Fishhead, post it. Post it in the Patreon chat. You can't let it go at that loss. Okay, that's fine. Cardano has not had a Coinbase listing yet. In before, right? I'm sure it'll happen at some point. 5.127 cents. Hey, Cardano's pumping, chat. Up 5% now. At its highs of the day, for sure. Posted. Let's go gold. Yes, and Patton. Yes. This gold call's killing it. My man. My freaking man. Gold long and strong for years. 17, 18. It's still it's pulled back. Yeah, it's alright. Too much work, Jacob G. All right, here we go. Breaking out on Cardano right now. 5.150 cents right now. The beep's about to go off. Are you ready for it, chat? Are you ready? There it was, but it's not showing up. Dude, you're witnessing some sort of breakout on Cardano right now, live. If you're enjoying that, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much for being here. We're here definitely 100% very early. But let's see what Cardano can do, man. Will it sustain? Because it's right there, the peak. It's near the peak of that structure. 5.18 cents. It's tempting, man. I love gold. Yeah, maybe Jacob. Yeah, but I think people like cash tips in that industry, right? Oh yeah, my bad. Let me see. My liver tonight, help. This is Jeffy. Oh, monkey ass, dude. Where did you post it? Oh, okay, I got you. Oh. It's an idea. Talking about a cipher, PCZ's at 8.984 cents. That's a big if, man. Big if. It could end up being like XA, and this is A to B, and this could be reversing soon to make a higher low and run again, or a lower low, right? So just don't know. It's possible, man. XA, B, C, and this is D, and that's like Bitcoin too, where we could do the same thing, XA, B, C, D, and we're on the C to D wave on Bitcoin too. If you looked at it, right? You could go to Bitcoin Fishhead and do the same thing, right? Prove it to me. Show me. Good song. So I don't know if it's going to sustain, man. You need candle close confirmation. You know, you need, let me be pinpoint here. Scale. So 1, 2. I don't know. It's like 1 and 2 there. I mean, that doesn't touch, but you get the idea of it, right? Gorgeous. So upside, man, 5.624 cents. Incognitus Maximus. Bitcoin is radio, smart contract, coins, or television. Well, what's the internet, man? I thought Bitcoin's 56K or something, right? Butterfly into a bat. Yep, there it is. Bitcoin. That's what it could be, right? The D is up at nearly 12K. Yep, that's what we're talking about, man. Yep. I don't really use volume. I mean, like, I'm not, like, what's there to do to talk about XRP volume, dude? Who cares? I mean, it's just not a major, it's not the most major type of variable in crypto because there's so much OTC trading that can be done. Gotta buy the handcuffs? Huh? Who's developing what right now? You talking about bearish divergence on Bitcoin right now? It pulls back after golden EMA crosses. I don't really look at golden EMA crosses. Normally just simple moving averages for the golden cross, but yeah, I mean, that happens. It's like, really? Why did the golden cross even happen? Because of the huge impulse up, the V-shaped recovery type stuff. I mean, yeah, not surprising. Lagging indicator doesn't really tell you anything. It's good for a long sustained uptrend, but you know how often golden crosses will happen, and then it's like it sells off after, and it's like then it never recovers, and it goes and continues in the bear trend. Then we get another death cross after the golden cross fake out. Check out futures. So Bitcoin 99.75 futures. Dow Jones continuing to sell off, and the S&P is also selling off, right? So we have this power hour on the stock market. We have the closing bell in 1 hour, 60 minutes from now. And we've just been keeping our eye on Cardano because it was poised for a breakout and is now currently breaking out while we're live. That's near its highs of the day. It's at its highest levels in about 4 days. Cardano, man, back tested a critical support reversal area and is breaking another critical potential reversal area. Breaking it, that's a breakout. Fish head possible, man, but you just don't know. It doesn't matter. It's like the whole point of harmonics is like you play the PCZ. You don't play the potential idea of it getting there, right? You could. That's what dragons are for, right? And Bitcoin, I think, is nearing a dragon breakout if you're going to look at it that way. But that's like a symmetrical triangle. All right. Dude, this is looking good on Cardano, man. Up 5.4%. How high can it go? Because, yes, there's a slanted resistance. But it's kind of like, you know, you want to break these peaks right here. And you could be off, man. To the races. Bearish divergence on the MACD. No, it's too early. Too early to say at all. Tijo, if you're talking about the 4 hour, this is not bearish divergence. Like, how do you know? Like, what if it just keeps pumping, man, and the positive Momo keeps building, and then it invalidates, and it's higher than this, and it's certainly not bearish divergence. Look where you are. Look at the oscillator. You have no help on the RSI. It's neutral. So it's like, if this keeps running, there's so much room for market participants to push this price higher. There's no, like, exhaustion here. It looks fine. It looks set up for higher prices if this is to play out, if this breakout's to be real. We don't know, because Bitcoin could do something nuts here, bad, and it would ruin everything on all altcoins. Am I eating today? I need to. I'm just not that hungry, because that's how it works. That's how keto works. You just aren't that hungry. What would it take for Bitcoin to go mainstream? I don't know, man. I don't know. It would have to be like the US dollar becoming completely almost useless, worthless, right? Worse, like way worse than it is now. The thing is, I don't know if it'll ever get adopted. I mean, I think Bitcoin's great for third world countries, second world countries, not first world countries. But what I love is it's blockchain itself, which is good, because you've got like, you know, it's like when the cloud network came out, all these different companies providing services that made things better. Well, thinking it's going to be the same thing with blockchain. Much more secure systems, and they're going to be, you know, utilize services for companies. It's going to help their bottom line or help grow their revenue, whatever. Like VeChain, like a logistics company. Or, you know, something like Ripple, that they provide a service, and it record levels of speed and transactions between big banks. It's great. And then you got something like BAT. BAT, I mean, is a great thing. You want, if you want like crypto to go mainstream, you really want those projects that are devoted to getting those Joe Schmoes on board. Like, you know, hey, VeChain's one thing. Becky and Joe Schmo are not going to ever get into VeChain. It's commercial. And that's probably where blockchain is going to start, as commercial. But then like things like BAT, like it's a browser, anyone can use it. Like that's how mass adoption can occur. I do broccoli, phoenix rising, onions, mushrooms, garlic. I haven't really gone beyond that. Demand for US dollars is strong. Yeah, world reserve currency. It is. It's been killing it, man. Alright, so 99.80 on the corn. Bitcoin. Just watching Cardano. I'll add another alert, okay? If it breaks that peak of this little structure, we'll know. I'm gonna be like, oh my god. Good luck, ADA. We believe in you, man. We believe. So at its highest point, we are less than $100 away from the 100% measure move of this neutral pattern, the pennant triangle. Gorgeous. Starting to get thirsty though. I have water. I would prefer a coffee. Since I've been live now, man, for 2 hours and 5 minutes, like that's stream time, you know. That's now we're in extended coverage, and I'm live at 3 o'clock Eastern. So should I get another coffee and keep this thing going? What do y'all think? Work at 30. Oh my god. 99.80 futures. That's true. We got 54 minutes till market close. Or I'm just making sure. I don't know. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Make sure you're still around or you're awake still, right? The stream might be putting you to sleep. Oh, thanks, Mario, man. It's crypto in chill. Crypto drive through with an N, not an ampersand. Save some steam for tonight. It's always tough, man. Patreon nights are always tough because it just starts getting later and I don't know. Make a double espresso. I'll just make a coffee, man. Irwin coffee, man. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll leave the stream up like this, since the price action's so crazy, and you know where we are, 1414. I'm gonna go make this coffee and be right back, and we're gonna keep this stream going if it's cool with y'all.
Bruh.
Thanks for the 700 people still tuned in. Madness on the markets. Melt up. Somewhat. My God, dude. Dead noise? Wow, that is super dead noise. Like, really? Okay, whatever then. I'm just gonna put on something that I like. Days like this, I love listening to this. Alright, chat. Gonna get this coffee. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Don't go anywhere. But enjoy the sights and the sounds of the technical analysis, man.
Bruh.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. What's up, J-Dinks? Yeah, we hit 10K on the futures chart, not on spot price. Spot price was like 99.35 high. So, my God, Traveling Ty. How many times are you gonna ask? Jesus. It's just like deep house, progressive house music, dude. That's it. That's the genre. You can YouTube deep house and find all kinds of music. This is Spafford. Backdoor Funk live. Started trying to get this coffee in me, man. Okay, so and the stream's been up 2 hours 16 minutes. I've not been taken down yet. Shazam's good with that. So if 42 minutes to the close on the S&P and Dow Jones with the stock market. Well, that's super classy, drug dealer then, Incognitus. But I'm taking it you have experience with this, so you know what music's being played for that. Okay. So that's Bitcoin, man. Let me pull up the other big screen here. Gold back to 1720 now. Wow. Freaking wow, dude. So, supply line looms. Just $5 away, man. Got an alert set up on it. Here's your S&P, 2877, up 1% on the day. And that's it. You're above critical support by about $4. So Monk S. Will this hidden bullish divergence play out and we continue to rise to the upside after making a higher low than the previous low? Or will this end up being a lower high than this previous high and we dump to the downside? Big mysteries abound. Your negative momentum's waning, leading you to believe we could continue to rise, and then we start showing positive momentum again, and more islands could appear on higher prices. Alex, virtual coffee, cheers, thanks dude. Dang, dude, that Paul Tudor Jones is now on my trending on Koifin. That's a big deal, man. So many people see that. Dang, man. Keeper, I never got banned. Just my stream got taken down, and it was just algos. It was bullcrap. My stream has since been restored. My warning was taken away, so no, I'm good completely now. It was their mistake. That's right. More interest on Twitch for gamers and bots. I don't know how I'm feeling about this beard, man. Growing it. You know? Chat. Y'all the ones that were trying to talk me into growing my beard out. So I don't know if I'm feeling it this time. I don't know if I'm vibing. Okay, so yeah, man, we got 38 minutes to go till the close here. S&P is just kind of doing nothing today. Not at its highest point. It's broken out of a pattern, but again, it's pivoting with higher lows. Hard to fight the Fed, man. This very well may never hit its measure move or a common retrace before going again, man. Never, Rob. Never do. Yeah, lurk in the chat. That's right, no breakout yet on space, but very, very close, man. Very close. Just like Cardano, right? What's up, Count Zeppelin?
When is my BTC buying window? Need to get in FOMO still really out considering everything going on.
I mean, dude, I don't know what to tell you. Like, technical analysis is about finding value on and like areas of value at given points in time and where you are. If you know, it's like the whole thing without Bitcoin just rallying to the upside so much. You're at a very critical historical overhead resistance. Now, I mean, this is a major reversal point throughout history where it's reversed majorly downside, broken it, and gone to the moon to the next resistance, right? So, buying here is like, you would say, elevated risk levels. It's not like you're buying kind of down here, right? The hidden bullish divergence on the RSI. It's not like you're buying there. It's not like you're even buying inside the pattern. You know, you're buying after a breakout has almost run its course of the structure that we know it could go much, much higher. Like, you're just not, I'm not going to say like that, hey man, a good buying area. And the thing is about, oh, a good area of value is down here when you're at critical supports and you're showing like divergence or something, like bullish divergence, right? Bitcoin is certainly decoupled from the stock market, Jason. We already talked about it. This was when the stock market was all-time highs. Bitcoin was at 10,565. Bitcoin has achieved 88% retrace. The S&P 500 has only achieved a 61.8% retrace. So Bitcoin is 2 fib nodes ahead of the index funds. Counts up, and thank you for the $10, man. I really appreciate it. Like, it was tough, man. It was real tough. This whole thing, because it's like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, one of the craziest crashes ever, and then it's like, oh yeah, you run up, and the retraces you get are pathetic. They're like not even 23% retraces sometimes, never even hitting 382s and stuff before bursting the upside again. So, yeah, this one was tough. This was a lot different than last time. This was like, it was not easy unless you knew how to read charts down here, but it was good here. But here it was just not anything like last time, right? It was like U-shaped recovery versus V-shaped recovery. Hard to gain an edge on the market when it's V-shaping like this and starting to lose steam, and then just pivots and rallies again, right? So a lot tougher to use the TA. But again, it's almost like, all right, the fundamentals have very well helped propel this higher. I really genuinely think the mass amount of money printing going on is getting people to take heed of what Bitcoin really is. And smart people have been putting, money in Bitcoin because they know what it is. They know it's highly divisible, finite supply, secure transactions. I mean, store of value versus something like the US dollar that's just every day getting obliterated, losing its power, losing its velocity daily, man. So much money printing that you'd think that some of that monopoly crap money is going to go into Bitcoin and pump it. Well, here we are, man, almost at 10K, higher, much higher than we were the day of that fateful crash when we went from like 7,800 to 3,800. What's up, Nathan? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, private wins. Bitcoin has every reason in the world to go up. Thought maybe it might pull back for it, go into mint, but this is the year. It's this year in 2021. These are the years where this should shine. Because if it doesn't, like, what else, I mean, I guess what would happen, why it would rally to the upside in the future, like 5 years from now, is because, again, we know about boomers, how they hold the highest high of majority of the world's wealth, and millennials will inherit trillions of like $10+ trillion, I think, around the world from those boomers. And there are tons of polls that have already shown that millennials prefer putting money in Bitcoin over gold. So that might be the future reason why Bitcoin continues to rally. But it's like the fact that it's such an illiquid market, man. And what's it at today? I'm gonna check it out. Coin market cap, dude. Let's post it, man. Crypto market cap right now is 266 billion, okay? 266 billion. And then you've got gold. Gold's market cap is $9 trillion. Do you understand? It doesn't take much to move the meter on Bitcoin comparative to other assets, to other exchanges, index funds, whatever you want to call it. This very, very young asset class, if you will. So 98.80, approaching 9,900 again. We got 4 hours and 31 minutes until your daily candle close at critical resistance if you look left. Here you go, boomers have almost 70% of the wealth. I thought I had like 76% or something. I might be crazy. Maybe it was 67. Dyslexia Connect. I don't have that, but just kidding. Alright, so look, man. You see where we are, right? Right there, man. On your screen, you look left and you're like, holy crap, it's the peak. It's the high. I mean, dude, above 99.50 is 10,560. Like, it's nothing after this. Absolutely nothing. It's like a $500 move above 99.50. 500 bucks. It'd be like, it could be like that if you broke that somehow. I don't know how, but if you do, that could happen. Dang, dude, 600 viewers. We have lost a lot. Dang, dude. Heartline respect. Oh yeah, nice one. Damn. Whoa, what is this? So someone posted this. It happened to me yesterday, right? I mean, I don't know, dude. Posting other people. I'm not here. I'm a nobody, of course. No one knows. No one in crypto knows who I even am, dude. I'm still a nobody, and I've been doing this 2 years. Going after small Bitcoin channels, Team YouTube, instead of shadow banning, they're giving strikes. We need to band together, file class action lawsuit against Google. I mean, come on. What are you going to do, man? I don't know how much that's going to help. I would just prefer they cut it out. You know, he's got 2 strikes or something like that. Look, he's saying when they appeal, I mean, I don't know what they're doing. But most of these people aren't doing what I'm doing completely. I have a different model in a way. 9863 on Bitcoin. Oh my god. Justin, you're a little late. It already has mooned. In case you've missed it, we've broken a supply line that goes back to June 26, 2019. Yeah, it's their algos. It's not a conspiracy. It's the algos, and I don't know what it is, man. No idea. I'm shadow banned. I'm on my alt account. I was making the coffee. Went on my alt account, check in my subscriptions page. I don't show up. I click on Midtrade TA, and it's you can view channel, but before you view channel, it doesn't show I'm live. I have to click on view channel, and then it pops up. So I am shadow banned. Certainly, there's still issues, but I'd much rather be able to stream on this platform shadow banned than not even at all, right? Bob H, we'll see. Don't know if I'll grow much because I'm shadow banned, so. That was crazy, Ed Cross. Yeah, man. Never forget that. I know I'm shadow banned. You don't have to tell me. I just literally said I was shadow banned. So. So yeah, it is Patreon night tonight. Let's go, man. Wheel spins. Oh, we got a little gold. Gold doing things, man. What a pivot. Rebelzor, I don't know, man. ADA can't do it. Nah, man. If ADA was gonna do things, we'd hear a beep. It didn't do anything. Nah, it tried. It's failed. Remember, you gotta have candle close confirmations on breakouts, at least. You know, that's like one form of confirmation. Without that, there is absolutely no confirmation of a breakout. So it could always reverse. Let me turn this down. I think it's a little loud. Good lord. I don't even know anymore, man. Everything's so screwed up. Decibel check now. You can Google and find me. It's not about that, man. It's about if you're subscribed to me and you go to your subscriptions page, I'm not there. You have to click on my name to see my stuff. That's literally the definition of shadow banned. 98.83 on Bitcoin spot price right now. We pumping, man. We're getting close to that 9,900 area again. Get rid of that hidden. You want hidden divergence, chat? This is what hidden bearish divergence is. Yeah, hidden bearish divergence right here. Hidden bullish divergence right here. Alright. It's saved. Get rid of it. 9904 chat. Bitcoin is not done, it says. Maybe not yet. Gorgeous, man. Freaking gorgeous. 1414 fib extension. You're right at it again. 99.56 is the major April of 2018 peak. And there's nothing above you for $500 if it broke that. If it broke 99.50. Yep, if you search for Bitcoin Live and filter live, it won't show me. Exactly. So that means I'm literally banned by YouTube, but they won't say anything about it. It's like they're lying to you. They're like, yeah, you're shadow banned. We're not going to tell you why, and we're definitely not going to address it. That's pretty much what I'm learning. Drewski's very close. It looms 99.29, about to be the highs of the day, high multi-month highs. Bitcoin futures right now 10,060, bottom right of your screen. Though it should be in the top because it's mooning. 10,075 highs of the day. 10,080 futures, chat.
Bruh.
Look here! Look, listen!
Let's go. 9,044 multi-month highs, man. You just hit 10,100 on futures. So we're just above the 1414. Less than $20. About $20 away from the major overhead resistance on the weekly. Big deal. You break that, 10,560 fast. But you just haven't broken it yet because you're at it. Goodness gracious, man. What a friggin' day. S&P Dow Jones snooze fest. Fall asleep. Crypto's where it's at. And Tudor Jones is helping this price go to insane levels. There it is, 99.50 chat. $6 away from the weekly peak. Holy crap, dude. There it is, 99.50 again. Highs, multi-month highs. Can you hear it, chat? Can you feel it? The power of the Bitcoin. I think you can feel it. 99.64, highs of the day, highs of the months. 10,110 futures. We pumping, chat. Let everyone know, man. 99.68. We're right at it, man. You can't make this up. So at it, no higher. Perfect. Let's go to the weekly real quick so you can see it. See this right here? There it is. It is the peak, man. You're technically above it. Wow. Yep. Slightly above that critical peak. Breaking that nothing above you until 10,500 or so. But you could say the candle high close 10,170 could be an area too. 10,115 highs of the day on the futures for Bitcoin. Sweet mother of God. At it and no higher. It's a big deal, man. Around 10,100, 10,070, Justin, for that symmetrical triangle / pennant. So you're not quite there yet. Very close. But we know why could a pattern fail to hit its respective measure move, because overwhelming resistance looking left. And that's where we are right now. So will we rise and break that? Because if we do, again, the next step would probably be 10,180. Go back to futures real quick. Bottom right, 10,085, 10,090 right now. But moments ago, 10,115. You haven't seen levels like that since February of this year, before it all came tumbling down. But you want to call Bitcoin a mythical animal, you call it a phoenix, because that's exactly what's going on right now. Doing TA on FOMO? I mean, no, TA on literally support resistance. Right, think of on the weekly, man. Every time we've been here, you know, on the weekly, breaking 8,500, there's no real resistance on the weekly until 9,600. And look what happened on the weekly. You broke it, and look where you are now. The next resistance above this on the weekly, there is no major overhead resistance until 11,474. But we know, like, locally, there's some new resistance, like 10,500, that would definitely be regarded. Okay. That's like someone saying, hey, you're doing TA on the stock market crashing. Like, yeah, support resistance. That's all you got. So we got less than 20 minutes to go until your 4-hour candle close. The stream's been live for 2 hours and 40 minutes. If you're enjoying the coverage, if you're enjoying Bitcoin's price action, hit the like button above us up. Thanks so much. What's up, Dino? No close yet. The daily will require 4 hours and 18 minutes. And Orthodox, we've already done that. It's on the monthly. Look, it's 13K or no 11K? Yeah, it's like near 11K. Yep. The much more major supply line. Let me make sure it's pinpoint accurate here. It's a little off, just small. Right there. So if it ran up this month, Bitcoin could hit $11,000 before hitting that supply line.
What the heck happened?
Bruh.
Lots of intrigue, lots of drama. DZAM, thanks for the 5. Bitcoin broke out of its respective consolidation pattern that was rather neutral, and it broke up. And is, I don't know, about $100 away from the measure move of that structure. But as we look at more significant time scales, there are other supply lines that loom, and one is again around $11,000 if we were to achieve touching that this month, 11K. So good to see you. And if you're asking what the heck happened, oh, I got like the YouTube algos took my stream down. We appealed it, and within 12 hours or less, they restored my stream, took away my warning on my channel. All is well, no problem. And I really do think it has something to do with the tremendous amount of effort the community put into retweeting and liking and commenting on my tweet to YouTube. So thank y'all for that. It really helps when I've got a community of amazing people behind me too. So yeah, 11K on the monthly, if it's to hit. We know it's there. We don't have to have it plotted, you know, because we look and see other things, right? On the weekly, I'd prefer we have the down sloping channel, and I'd like to see the horizontal line stuff, right? And it's like, if you want, since we've already broken that, we can just leave that channel up only on the daily, get rid of it, so you can see, really, I mean, that's the highs. Look, man, we're at a major reversal point. If you break it, though, you could moon, man. You really could moon if you break 10,550. I mean, it would be 11,000. It'd be $1,000 move up if you broke 10,550. Boom, 11.4, 11.5, like that. Dude, we're high, man. Real high.
Is that a joint?
No, Elon, it's not today. Close enough. Does that make sense, man? So we've tested it, but not broken it. Boom. So Bitcoin futures down now, 10,065. Pulling back a little bit with spot. But not much, man. I mean, like, dude, you're like $30 off the highs of the run so far. 30 bucks right now. The song's called Time Stretch by Bass Nectar. Notorious for being played when we pump. Thanks for being here. It's just, yeah, I mean, you think about it logically, and you think, man, it just seems so crazy after such appreciation and value, being at such a critical area. How could it break it? You know, that's the question. And I guess you'd have to look at the weekly to see how, because this divergence, bullish divergence in the weekly is ridiculously powerful, and you get so much follow through if it does play out. I mean, look at the divergence last time; it manifested 300% gains. So let's see how far this can go and how large the histogram island it can get. I mean, that's right. Once it went green, man, it just kept going like no one's business. Off to the ether, nah, man, I haven't. 10,080 futures on Bitcoin. Less than 15 minutes to go, chat, till your 4-hour close. Oh yeah, Brian, did he? Can't believe that. I'll have to listen to him after stream. Nah, I see Reflective 4, but that's it. I don't see anything new on Spotify. Yeah, Jacob, I know.
Enjoying the coverage, Mom. Thank you.
What's up, Beeswaxers? Thank you for the 10 contribution. Thank you for watching and all the support over all this time. And I'm sure up there in Virginia, it's beautiful weather for gardening. So hopefully you're getting some sun, planting some corns or whatever. Thank you. $99.41, dude. Weekly, you know where we are. You should have clarity if you're watching the stream. Oh man, we're at a very insanely critical resistance, and breaking this, we could see another $500 move up to 10,500, and that's where it's like, holy crap! If you broke that, dude, unreal. Like, you'd be going to 11,500. He dropped it on iTunes. Dang, dude, I don't have iTunes on my computer. I have an iPhone. Very good. Currently, Bitcoin has breached 1414 fib extension from its high to low of the consolidation. Next target, if it could ever break 99.50, 99.60, because we don't know if it can. I mean, the 1618 is 10,142, which is pretty much that 100% measured move of this pattern. I mean, we plot it real quick so you can see it. You're confused. On the breakout. There it is, right? 10,125 lines up with a 1618 fib extension. But how do you get there with such major resistance looking left? Holy crap. Oh, it'll be on YouTube in 10 seconds probably, right? The new Bass Nectar stuff, so not worried about it. But, you know, Bass Nectar's hit and miss with me, man. Like, most his music, I don't like. You hear me now? Like, I just don't like most of Bass Nectar's music. But there are some certain songs that I do love, and I think they're amazing. Or the Dragon Ball Z. I mean, we exceeded 9,000, man. We had that. We're beyond that now, dude. Plus, I'm shadow banned, so like no one new can find me. I'm not going to gain any new subs during a time like this. It's an injustice. People are able to stream, and for me, I'm streaming to 99.68. We just hit the highs of the rally, chat. Multi-month highs seconds ago. Bitcoin futures 10,105, still off its highs by $10. Wow. $99.70, chat. You just hit it again. Highs of the day, of the month, of the multi-month. It's a big deal, dude. 10 minutes. So a lot can happen. We could hit this for 10 minutes and fail and have a big rejection here. Seen it many a time, right? Let's see, dude. A lot of price action happened in that short period of time. Here comes the pump, Jason. You're a little late. The pump has happened, and it's nearing the end of what would be considered a measured move. Getting a little jacked on this coffee right now. It's making me kind of anxious. I have all this energy because of keto too, and I haven't been able to exercise because, yeah, dude, I normally do things at my own pace, but then when Bitcoin beckons, I heed the call. Altcoin's still up on the day. I mean, Neo's up 8.4%. ZRX up to 28.5%. Killed it. ICX 7%, Monero up over 10%. Beautiful day so far for some altcoins. Less than $50 from 10K? You're right, dude. I mean, are you serious? We're going to see 10K this stream? Like, that'd just be so crazy, man. 10K stream. Thanks for the 681 tuned in. Appreciate it. Where we'd probably have more viewers if I wasn't banned. Yep, we saw 970 moments ago. Still less than $50 from quintuple digits. 8 minutes to go in the 4-hour candle. Wow. Gold's pulled back to 1716. So there you have it, man. Bitcoin is at it. It's trying to break it, but it is not yet. It can't. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left. I just don't know if Bitcoin's going to be able to break this. This is so important. It's such a huge deal. It's like How does Bitcoin break this after doing what it's already done, right? You're below it now. 99.50. Pulling back. 98.30 now. 98.30, yeah. 98.28. Oh my God. Pulling back. After testing 99.50 like the Jesus man. You just gotta wonder, is there enough steam to break it? Because if you did, you'd see another 500 point jump possibly. Rather fast. And we've been here a multitude of times too, watching price action correlation to history. History from the week of April 30th, 2018. Not above it, dudes. Just testing it. Pretty well. So I wanted you to see that on the weekly, one of the most significant time scales. So back above 9900s, 6 minutes to go. Glad that's why we exist, man. Because yeah, I mean, that's how it all started for me too. And it wasn't just crypto though. It was like just anything, stocks, technical analysis. Like, you can't talk to your friends at work. You can't talk to your friends, period, unless they draw an interest in it too. And that's up to you to convert them. But oftentimes people won't like what you like crypto or technical analysis. And so we built an online community, people, because there are no borders now. This is a global thing, global community. Thanks for the 710 here. You're probably wondering what's going on with Bitcoin, where it just tested a weekly overhead resistance that is stupid important, because breaking that $500 to the upside. Good Lord. Give me a sec. Here we go. Wow, I don't know. No idea if it's too loud. This one, feedback. What's up, Atani? I don't know. We've been talking about it for the past 40 minutes. The resistance. And you're looking at it, 99.50. 10K is psychological. It's not a real historical support resistance. It's $50 off that. Hey, Janelle, what's up, dude? If we don't test it, you should expect 9,600. Or if we can't break 99.50, eventually we should see 9,600 again. That's like the bottom part of the zone.
3,900. Bitcoin is dead, man. 6 weeks later. Hype in the chat.
Oh, you like that timing? It was pretty good. Pretty good on the TTS. Thank you, Roll Boss, for the threes, man. Yeah, Bitcoin's dead. And then it's not. It's the Phoenix, man. Rose from the ashes. And that's why having a hold account is important. Because you gotta believe in the fundamentals of it, right? I mean, long before 3,800, right? You gotta believe in what it is. And just having a hold account and literally not touching it. And if you can't control yourself, you better put it in cold storage then. If you can't trust yourself. You gotta make a pledge with Bitcoin, really. Roll, I tried to time it to make it seem, like they were doing it in sync or jinxing each other. Omar did it, Vio. Omar did it. No, dude, I'm not gonna go to Facebook. No way. Not rebuilding, dude. Yeah, it sucks on YouTube. I don't know. Eventually, maybe I'll get unshadow banned. Maybe the algos will change. Maybe they'll come back, from work and realize, hey, man, what we're doing is we're almost. This isn't good. Maybe we should fix something, and they fix something. You just never know. Ravazor, who cares, man? Like, what they don't understand it. Like, they truly don't understand it. I mean, you've got literal geniuses that have so much Bitcoin that believe in this. And hey, man, I'm inclined. I listen to their opinions. I kind of understand what's happening with the monetary system. Dude, before all the money printing, it was bad. This is like this crazy, I don't know, it's like a really good thing for Bitcoin and gold. It's like extremely good what's happened. But it's terrible for the US dollar, and it's so bad for so many people because the velocity of money is just capitulating. It's like, how far does the dollar go? It's getting lower and lower and lower every single day. But it's not the same for Bitcoin and gold. Wait, did y'all tell me the audio was adequate? David M said. Herbert said too quiet. Too quiet's way better than too loud. As they've done throughout the history of human money, no matter what it is, incognitus, nothing new. It's either print more money or run out of money and then shut down the government. Those are their choices. So they decided to go, let's just screw everybody because we have to right now. It's like it's like the economy, the world economy has like cancer of debt, but it was having a heart attack because of Corona. So they had to make sure that they kept the heart from stopping. So they injected a bunch of money in it. But it still has cancer, that global debt. So it's like we fixed one problem, but exacerbated the cancer. Yeah, private ones. I don't know about that, man. That's crazy, outlandish. Let's talk about 20K first. I mean, that's so crazy. I mean, but yeah, you'd think if this is the time for Bitcoin to shine. We do have, I mean, there are targets. There are reasonable targets. Looking at, there's your closing bell, stock market. Bitcoin never stops, though. So we talk about fib extensions, 30K or 25K is the first target. If it ever breaks 20K, right? And long scale is different. So look, 25K.
How we looking on LNK? Thanks, Mitch.
LNK, I have no idea. Please don't tell me you're asking about Link. Are you talking about Link Administration Holdings on the Australian Stock Exchange? Probably not, right? Did you probably mean Link to the US dollar? I'm not going to analyze something and then it'd be like, you know. You tell me what happened. It pivoted. It showed the same thing, man. Like, can't monitor all of it. Look, man, 4 hour Link in this little crazy uptrend, whatever. Look, bullish divergence like Ethereum, like a couple others, like Cardano or whatever, whichever ones. We've been looking at them today. Look, you're showing like a double bottom. Where? The structure, the bottom of the structure. So lots of upside potential if this is to play out. A lot of volume came in too. Jeez. Not really sure. I mean, would you look at it like this at this point with most conservatively? I mean, it just broke a neckline, or I guess broke a down sloping structure here. We could plot it like Cardano and just plot it like this. And if that's the case, the same way we've been plotting like Cardano, 1, 2, 3, 4 times now, you're trying to break out, but have not broken out yet. So link upside potential, right? If it breaks whatever this little trend line is, the same way we look at Cardano, Link could go to Link's target on a breakout would be $4.20 on the dot.
Is that a joint?
You probably can't because stockholders, right?
There you go, man. Measure move of this, whatever little structure you want to call it, doesn't matter. Don't even have to call it anything. It broke this and was able to rally. You have a target 420. Okay. There you go, Casey. I don't know, man. I don't really care about 88 till I hear a beep. Sorry, chat. 9857, a new 4-hour candle has been born, so oftentimes new candles can usher in complete little changes. So I don't know, man. Bitcoin is pulling back, and who knows how long it's going to be for. You probably got nuclear oscillators on the 60-minute after all this pumpage. NASDAQ rise more than 1%, closes positive for 2020. Mark F. Jeez. Yeah, deep retraces on tech. The Q gang, QQQs. All right, 3 hours and 3 minutes I've been live, so whatever, who cares? So remember, Link has not broken out. Cardano was attempting to break out, but like Link, but did not break that neckline with candle close confirmation. So until that happens, it's not a breakout. So this could fail if Bitcoin sells off. Sorry, dude. All you did on the 4-hour was test the critical weekly high and nothing else. You pulled back at it. And so what if we reverse here? Wouldn't be weird, would it? Wouldn't be weird to test 9,600 eventually. Litecoin pumping now. Oh yeah, it's $48. Nice. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Nice. Divergence is continuing to play out, but yet you have not broken a supply line incoming. Right, very close to it. Right there. I mean, dude, you think about the structure size, measure moves like friggin' $53. That's pretty nuts, isn't it? To believe, to see. Gorgeous, man. But what an underperformer. Where Bitcoin's exceeding its 886 on its retrace. Remember, Litecoin is only slightly above a 38% retrace. You want to talk about one of the worst performers on this recovery, Litecoin. If Litecoin was equal to Bitcoin in its performance, it'd be over $77 right now. It's at $47.92. So, what a joke. Oh yeah, because you come in and say it's not. All right, dude. I mean, this is classic FOMO. Yeah, the fact that Bitcoin hit a critical weekly overhead resistance and a 1414 and is near a 100% measured move of a structure we've had all week on stream, TA doesn't work. That's just, you have no argument, dude. You're just saying things. I've never even seen you in my chat before. I've been doing this 2.2 years. Bitcoin respects TA all the time. And sometimes it goes more nuts than it regularly does. But how is this TA isn't working? It is. It was a neutral pattern. Could have gone down, had a respective measure move, or up, and it's near the top. And how can you say TA is just not working right now when we just literally hit 99.50 and you look left and it's the literal peak from April of 2018? Huh? Resistance being respected right now. This thing is real, dude. It's real. It's a new asset class, digital currency. It's real. It's volatile. It's a very low market cap. So moves like this can be insane. Yeah. We just talked about it, right? With gold being at like $9 trillion market cap and the collective crypto market cap's like $280 billion. It's like nothing. And you got all this unlimited quantitative easing, all this stupid money printing. It will eventually find its way in all markets. And you can clearly see it has been. Like, stock market's still up like 8 to 10% since the last $2.3 trillion injection. I am cool, but I'm literally refuting your baseless argument. And that's not me being disrespectful to you, but if you come in and you say something I've never seen you before and you're just saying TA is useless and doesn't work, it's like we're literally looking at TA right now. This is how it works. Like, even down here, hit a supply or hit a demand line and bounce off of it, hit the 200-week moving average, bounce off of it, but just V-shaped recovery. It never stopped. It never stopped. But these are areas where it can stop. It could stop. It could have stopped here. 8,500 on the weekly. If you broke that, you're probably going to 9,600. Well, we finally achieved that. If you break this, you'll see 10,500. No one's triggered just because I'm being assertive in my defense of what Bitcoin's doing right now. It doesn't mean I'm triggered, dude. And I'm not being disrespectful to him either. I'm not like calling him names. I'm just presenting my argument to refute him. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, in these times, what we're talking about right now, there's nothing wrong with me. We're literally looking in real time at the times you're talking about right now, and TA is here and it's working right now because we're respecting this horizontal line resistance. What's wrong with you for asking me what's wrong with me? Here's gold, 1718, still yet to test the supply line of the major neutral pattern, the pennant triangle. It looks gorgeous. We got to be a little scared about the weekly bearish divergence, but who knows what FOMO can do, as it said moments ago. Or if it did break that, man, I mean, you would think that each one, like 1742, these would each be some resistance. But a measured move puts you way up here near 1790, man. $98.91. Just hanging in there. 3 hours, 49 minutes till your daily candle close. Positive momentum on the 4 hours continuing to build. You are overbought. No, there's nothing wrong with his brain function. I don't understand. There's nothing. No one needs to attack work and Ender word. No one needs to attack him, dude. It's just like he came in saying something, and we're here saying something else, and we're showing it on the screen. It doesn't go further than that. There's no attacks need to be thrown out. Nothing, dude. It's just, it's like what adults do, man. Adults talk, and sometimes they talk assertively to each other. It's not a big deal, man. $98.98 repeating, of course. So futures still over 10K. Right now sitting at 10,015. Barely. What's up, MK man? Freaking contacts deteriorating already. God, they're like weekly. Does anyone else have weekly contacts, man? I gotta get something else. I'm so tired of it. Yeah, Saturday, man. Sugar, man. Bleh. So you know where we are, man. You know where we are. It's so critical. So critical. Get LASIK. Yeah, dude. Well, I don't think they're doing LASIK surgeries right now. Anyway, right? Yeah, monthly contacts. Yeah, I didn't even know I bought weekly contacts, man, when I got it. It's such a joke. I don't think I've ever had these before. I know glasses. I need to get glasses. I have the glasses, but I never went to get the prescription glass for the glasses. It's the whatever, the standard one. I don't know exactly what it is right now. I'll go downstairs and find out. $10,025 Bitcoin futures. Went double digits, man. We're doing things.
Thanks for great content and daily TA.
Rich M, thanks for the $3.99 super chat. Thank you for watching, man. Thank you for supporting the stream, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hope y'all are enjoying it, everyone. Really, man. Well, it's crazy, man. Right? It's really, really crazy. Silver, unupdated chart. I'll show you what I had, and it's just, it didn't play out. It got so close. Right? I mean, it did dump, but then rallied with everything else. And so we do. I think, what is it now? Okay, this is pretty nice. You're showing accumulation on silver. Not bad. So what's the resistance now? You're about to break out on little brother. Look, it's almost like, yeah, like gold, dude, right? Poised for a break to the upside. If it does, and nothing, no edge. If it breaks, man, I mean, got a target. This is silver. 100% measure move on silver. Would see 1659 if it was to happen, man. Very possible. It follows silver, or sorry, follows gold and the pumpage of the market, right? But it's not broken out. It's right at the precipice of an enormous crossroad.
Bruh.
What? What is it?
Bruh.
What's up, John, man? I'll let it do its thing. I'm just waiting for it, dude.
Buy a steak tonight on me, brother. Purple heart, hype the likes for an awesome day, chat. Rocket.
Thank you, John, man. Alright, I will buy a steak on you. No doubt, a ribeye, if you will. I enjoy it. But when we enjoy that ribeye, or when I do, will Bitcoin be below 99.50? Which, as you can see on the screen at hand, you have tested it and have been unable to break it. And we have less than 4 hours till your daily candle close, but we are looking at the weekly right now. Very significant. Dude, everything's getting, all meat's getting expensive, dude. And very hard to find. Especially when you do marathon streams. I've been live now 3 hours, 15 minutes. So, you know how that goes. I don't know if I like this song at all, dude. Yeah, I don't. We'll go with this though. Old school. Long on steak. Cattle futures up 5% today. About time, man. I mean, that. Yeah, dude, look at cattle futures. All right, it dumped, but we were showing triple MACD bullish divergence on the daily. Dude, none of my work saved. I don't give an F. You know, watching the stream, we look at cattle futures, and you know, look at this, man. This is not a joke. It was a wedge too, dude. I don't care. I mean, we'll just go back in the archives and find it. He broken out of a falling wedge today on cattle, or yesterday actually, bullish engulfing. Falling wedge breakout. Get wrecked, dude. Get wrecked. Yep. Back to 2009 lows. You got very close. But the divergence was there. The seller exhaustion. Real corn too? Oh yeah, really. Act like we don't know about it, man. Dude, corn to the US dollar. So you look, $94, right? That's a big resistance where cattle is now. You break that, you could see $104 again. Hold on a sec. I don't even know if my corn saved, man. Old corn up, yeah, 1.4%, or broke out too. Corn, dude. Multi-year lows, but all the divergence in the world, man, on corn. Tested a resistance, $3.12. If you can break that, man, it could be time. It could literally be time for corn. Then we go from, I don't know, be conservative here and go from right when it dropped off the cliff to the low. I don't know, we could look for targets on corn eventually. You can say 382, I think 329 would be a good one because that's a critical resistance. And then 50%, of course. And then the 618 after that. So 330, 329.50, or 329.5, 341, and 350 are your targets on corn if this reverses, which the chart and market is implying that the sellers are quite exhausted. Quadruple MACD bullish evidence if you don't remember on the daily for corn. Hey, DJ's God Blast Your Sky, man. Thanks for the €5, dudes. Very cool, yeah. Thanks for supporting the stream, dude. I mean, that's what it is. I don't monetize, right? All other streamers you watch in this space, there's a 90% chance that they monetize with ads. I don't do that because the music you're hearing is all copyright. So I have chosen to give you a better viewing experience versus making you watch ads and me make a lot more money doing it, okay? So I like this model better. Crowdsourcing. So don't forget about cattle. Don't forget about corn. You've been warned longer than today. Old GE, man. Yes, sir. Oh, God. Bitcoin futures, 99.80. Uh-oh. Yeah, G had a good day today. Well, it did. Not as good now. Yeah, I don't like that, man. It's like looking really weak. It's like double bottoming and stuff, but it's just failing, man. All right, that's like loss of distribution now, kind of like a buy wall. I mean, I don't know how strong this is now. Like, you got to wonder, look at the daily. It's about to go negative. So this could be like an airline company, right, for GE, where it starts dumping again, and eventually we'll see 540 something. 546. That's not good, man. It's really, I think it's weak. It should have pivoted. So be careful out there. Look, this low 550, the low from March 2009. I think we're so low right now. Very possible we test that. The way the daily oscillator looks. Jeez, disgusting. Weekly, yeah, weekly could still sell off, man. No edge really there. It looked okay, but not really anymore. I mean, I just don't think, like, it pivoted and starting to rally. It's like, that was it. It was time to go, and it failed. And so now it's like right back at the same low and could see 550 before rallying again if it's going to. So, gross. David Davis, I don't know, man. I don't guess like that. It's like if Bitcoin sells off 9,600 and there's actual reasons to believe in 9,600 wide bounce, like divergence or something, then yeah, maybe. But if there's not, then I have no idea. $3 billion quarterly loss on Uber. Let's take a look. So here's your Uber after hours trading.
top right of your screen. Currently sitting at $30.38, where it closed at $38.93. Was up 11% today. Got as high as $32.14 probably before the numbers were reported, and got as low as $29.55. So not much, just whipsawing after hours. No big deal, man. Futures climbing. Should be closing up soon if it's not now. Here's bottom right is Bitcoin 99.80. Go figure. Gonna keep selling off Bitcoin. Spot sells off. All right. Nah, the real only support is, I think, 9,600, and then below that's 9,150. Oh, butterfly. Yeah, maybe a butterfly. Too shallow, man. I mean, that's a 70% retrace. It's a little too shallow. Maybe it was 75 or 77 or something, but yeah, your idea is understandable. Okay, 1272 is minimum. 521 to like 437 or something like that, maybe, but shallow, very shallow, too shallow. So that's a big deal, man. Whether you were to look at like a dragon or something with 2 feet, a spine, and a hump, you've broken the spine, so it's now right the horizontal lines, and you could be king. And the other idea is just possibly here, you know, too deep of a retrace though. 1618, so it's not really valid, but you know, the lowest can go 1414. Say for the sake of insanity, went a little bit lower because of the crash, but then you'd be looking 786, which is like 12,247 for Bitcoin before it would reverse the downside. Three hours, 25 minutes live, man. Thanks to the 626 here. Alright, whatever, man. Chat's dead, so I'm dead. Okay, man. Covered everything long enough, you know, so I'll just come back later or something. I think if you watch the stream, you've gained clarity into what's going on with Bitcoin, right? That's the main thing. So we'll see what happens, man. You got to break 99.50 or you will be seeing 9,600 again soon. So thank you so much for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything. Y'all amazing. Appreciate each and every one of you. Spread the word about the stream. Since I'm shadow banned, I can't grow organically. Might as well be on Twitch. Jesus. So, until next time, respect the TA.